I am not taking personal readings at this time. Please do not get scammed by people posing as me and other readers in the comments section. Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to my channel, Roseology. Today's pick a card is for my singles. Now, I have never done a reading dedicated to people currently looking for or open to potential love offers, partnerships, and relationships. And given the astrological charts, we've been talking and analyzing this energy for months now over on Patreon when it comes to this year, 2022, and especially the moon's nodal shift into Taurus and Scorpio. Now, at the time of me filming this, astrologically, we do have the masculine god of war, Mars, and the feminine goddess of love, Venus, conjunct at the exact same degree, and they are beginning to meet up with Pluto, or also conjunct Pluto. So this is definitely about divine partnerships, divine counterparts, soulmates, twin flames, however it is that you slice it up and define it. There's definitely a huge refreshing of energy and soul contracts and karmic cycles when it comes to these unions and these partnerships. But this entire year, the cosmos and the universe are causing destinies to collide. And to me, this indicates divine partnerships, fated encounters on the way to a lot of the collective. So this reading will run a lot longer than usual as well, because none of the cards here were pre-shuffled, and it's basically a reading for you and your future partner. So with each pile, I'm going to be doing a separate reading on you, a separate reading on your partner, and then a reading on the energy behind this connection. So there's going to be a lot going on, a lot of information channeled. Some of it you may resonate with, others it may feel like this is not for me at all, but just really go off of your intuition. All of it may resonate with you and your story, or none of it, but just go off of your intuition. Timing is everything as well. And of course, obviously being intuitive and discerning of exactly what energies are in your life. Now, we are also looking into possible timetables as to when you could possibly meet this person. We are also looking into physical features just for a little bit of fun, and also channeling personal messages from your person to you. So no matter if you believe in soulmates, twin flames, divine counterparts, past life connections, karmic contracts, if there is a gut feeling that you have or have ever experienced that feels like there is someone out there somehow connected to you and your energy, or will eventually be a major part of your life. Maybe you have connected telepathically with another individual, another soul, or maybe you see them in your dreams, or you could just be here for shits, giggles, and entertainment, okay? But either way, we're just pulling cards and seeing what comes through regarding this etheric connection. And I will be posting as well another reading very soon about soulmates, the different souls on their way to your life, whether it is romantic, platonic, family, business related. But yeah, anyways, let's just get to the disclaimers and the meditation. So obviously this is a general reading, meaning that it will resonate with who it is meant to resonate with. Tarot does not control or dictate your life. If you hear something that you do not like and think that you're just doomed to that reality, then you're not using my readings correctly. My readings are for confirmation and not answers. So realize that at the end of the day, your free will and what you do with it will determine your outcome. Not a pick a card reading on YouTube. So please be responsible, be accountable, and use this as a guide to help decipher the messages that your spiritual team has been trying to send you all along. If you'd like to participate in this meditation, this is a general reading for the collective. So in order for this reading to resonate with you personally, you have to be synced into the energy of this reading. To help you do that and help you select a pile with your third eye, not your physical ones, I'm going to be offering a 60-second meditation. Halfway into that meditation, I will be placing crystals for my clairvoyants that like to pick piles with objects on them. And after the clairvoyant pile selection, there will be a clairaudient selection where I play a different tone for each pile, and you can select a pile based off of which tone resonates with you the most. So if you're ready, get into a relaxed position, become aware of your entire body, starting with your feet and working that awareness up in sections from the feet to the head. Then take a deep breath in through your nose for around 5 seconds. Hold that breath for 3 seconds, and then exhale for 6 to 7 seconds. Then ask your guides, the spirit, ancestors, universe, or all of them to connect you to your higher self so you can channel and receive these divine messages from your destined counterpart. So this is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. On pile number 1 is rainbow fluorite. On pile 2 is grape agate. On pile 3 is silver shungite. Pile 4 is black kyanite. All right, pile number 1, welcome to your reading. So I'm actually going to be starting off with an oracle card today to see what is going on in your next serious relationship, the divine counterpart that is on their way to you. This is for my singles. So this side over here will be your side because I kind of want to look at your energy and your significant other's energy. But I am going to be putting like oracle cards and stuff in the center and see how that goes. But yeah, let's just start off with an oracle card here to kind of see what is going on with this connection, even though you guys may have not even met yet, or you may have just met. So let's see what's going on with your connection. Oh, we've got reclaim. You guys see that? This is probably going to be a little bit longer of a reading than usual because, as you guys can see, I have not pre-shuffled any of the cards. Normally, I already have at least the tarot cards done. But I just felt like I had to do it this way today. So we have for you, pile 1, the card Reclaim. That's what's going on in this connection between the two of you. For some of you, this could definitely be you getting back together with someone that it just didn't work out with before. And you guys are reclaiming what it was supposed to have been or what it should have turned out like. So that's the first thing that's coming through with this reclaim card. This could totally be you getting back together with an ex. There's another thing here too about somebody seeing you as like their property, not in a bad way, but just like you belong to them. There's something about like belonging. So I feel like you and this person, I feel like this could have been a situation where the timing was wrong, or maybe somebody was afraid to be emotionally vulnerable and to put themselves out there and to say how they truly feel, to say what they wanted. And so the connection between the both of you is about reclaiming what is yours, you know? Maybe you reclaiming what was once yours, or them reclaiming what was once theirs. But I feel like there's something here where it's like, I don't feel like majority of you, this is an ex. I feel like that's a small group of you. For majority of you, I feel like this is a brand new person, a brand new connection, a brand new relationship. I feel as though you and your divine partner have both been on a journey recently that was all about reclaiming your life. So there could be a sense where somebody felt like they lost control. Got the Empress coming out for your partner, or for your partner, right? Did I say that Sal was your partner or you? Shit. Hold on, you guys. Let me think about this. Oh my God, what did I say? I said that was your partner and this side is you. I'm just gonna roll with that. But I feel like you guys are, the both of you are on this, have been on a very similar journey in terms of reclaiming your life, reclaiming your own narrative, reclaiming your own dreams even, you know, like things that you, aspirations and goals that you had, that maybe it's like I keep getting this feeling that somebody was too scared to go after something before. Too afraid to go after something, didn't believe in themselves, wasn't confident enough, questioned how it was going to work out, was an overthinker maybe even. And it's like you're moving into, we got the Ace of Cups over here for you. And it's like you're, Three of Pentacles, it also turned around. And it's like you're, moving into like a different sense of not even independence, but just like a different sense of almost stubbornness in a way, where it's just like I want this, and despite the fact that my fears are standing right in front of this, despite the fact that I could fail, I could be rejected, this could not work out, I could get hurt, whatever it may be that you were paranoid about or scared of before, or your partner was paranoid about or scared of before, that's not standing in the way anymore. Either one of you or the both of you, which I feel like it's the both of you, have made this conscientious decision to go after what you want, despite how scary it is. And so there's actually a lot of you coming into your own sense of power and control, as well as your partner. All right, you guys, I'm sorry. I had to go back and rewatch my footage from the beginning of the reading of your pile to see whose side was which, because it was just agitating me. I couldn't take it. I was just like, no, I need to know. Okay, so this side is actually your side. This side is your divine counterpart side. So specifically on your side of the reading, pile 1, with the Empress and the Hangman here, this is really incredible because I'm seeing a whole new vibrational state for you. It's like you are operating on a whole new frequency. I don't know if you've ever heard of like reality shifting before. This is actually something that we're about to talk about on Patreon. But if you've ever heard of reality shifting, where it's basically you moving out of one reality into your desired reality, right? This is exactly what my pile 1s have done. You specifically with the Empress here and the Hangman. The Empress is all about her environment. She is as much her environment as she is herself. And the Hangman here is all about this enlightenment. And he's almost like my card too, where it's like a day late and a dollar short when it comes to the Hangman, because it's like he has this realization in the 11th hour, you know, right before we move to the next card after the Hangman, which is death. So with the Hangman here, it's like there's some sort of there's some sort of realization that you may feel like you spent a lot of your life without having, or there could be some sort of realization, some sort of perception that you have just recently adopted, that you felt like, damn, if I would have had this in my previous relationship, if I would have looked at things like this in the past, maybe I could have avoided this, maybe I could have avoided that. Maybe I'd be happier. Maybe I'd be here, And so I feel like you guys put an unnecessary amount of pressure on yourself as well with this Hangman. This is about to turn into a reading for just you. But I feel like you guys put a lot of pressure on yourself as well with this Hangman here, because it's like, I feel like you guys look back, hindsight is 20/20. I feel like you guys sort of look into your past and you're like, I see it now. How did I not see it back then? And so the incredible thing is that for you guys, even though you do put a lot of pressure on yourself, there is an insane amount of insight available to you guys, and an insane amount of insight that you probably would not have been able to see without going through those hardships. Because the Hangman is not an easy card. It's not a fun card. It's excruciating. He's sitting there waiting to die. So there's nothing pleasant about the Hangman at all. And so for you guys, I'm definitely feeling like on your side, your energy, your spirit, your higher self is already alerting me to the fact that, and then we have the Empress right here. That's the crazy part. We've got the Empress right here, which is the card of pleasure, right? And then we have the Hangman. Wait, hold on. Oh, fuck. It happened again. Oh my God, it happened again. I literally just filmed a reading yesterday where one of the piles pulled a major arcana pairing. You guys have pulled that with the Empress and the Hangman right here. I cannot believe this actually happened again in another reading. And the fact that this is happening in your divine counterpart reading, very, very interesting. But the Empress and the Hangman are actually birth card pairings in the major arcana. If you guys checked out that reading that I'm talking about, I mentioned it in that specific pile. I wonder if you pulled that pile. But anyways, yeah, so we have the Empress and the Hangman. These are birth card pairings. And this is all about the extreme polarity between the ultimate comfort, which is the Empress, and the ultimate discomfort, which is the Hangman. And what I'm actually seeing here is kind of going back to what I saw with this oracle card right here. Both you and your divine counterpart, which we're going to get to them in a second. But definitely what I'm seeing here with your cards is the fact that you have completely stripped yourself away of the comfort zone. You stripped yourself away from comfort, or you are currently going through that journey where you are separating from things that are comfortable. Because for you, some habits maybe that you have formed, or something about your environment has grown a bit toxic, even a bit reclusive. I just literally heard the word reclusive for some reason, but there's something here about your environment that was actually keeping you from evolving or progressing, because it was like you were just staying at one particular vibration. That was the first thing that I said about your cards here, is that it's like your vibration has changed. And so I feel like you guys are completely stripping yourselves away from everything that makes you feel comfortable. If that is something that is resonating for you, it's because your spiritual team has actually been instructing you to do that, because that is the only way that you are going to meet this divine counterpart. There's something about breaking out of your comfort zone. Either you guys have done this already, or you are in the process of doing this. You may have even, like, for some of you, this was like you cleaning out your home, like cleaning things out, things that had sentimental value, throwing them away because you don't need them anymore. And it was like, it might just be like a sweater to someone else, just using it as an example. But it's like, to you, there was like a sentimental value behind that, you know? And for you, it was like, it was symbolic of you releasing things, letting go of things that meant a lot for you in terms of your comfort levels. The Hangman, as you can see, many people will say it looks like he's making a upside down 4. It's kind of paying homage to the Emperor card. who kind of, in the older depictions of the Emperor card, as we talked about on Patreon, the Emperor is kind of making a 4 sometimes with his body language or with his legs. But also too, the Emperor is ruled by the number 4. And so the Hangman here, like I said, is one of the most excruciating cards in tarot. And that is because it's almost like an analogy or another way to look at how difficult it is to strip ourselves of the conditioning, to strip ourselves of certain characteristics, certain traits that we've taken on in order to get through some really difficult times in life. The Hangman here for you is talking about the way that you specifically, Pile 1, have stripped yourself, has separated from whatever you disciplined or conditioned yourself to be. And this is why I'm picking up a whole new vibration for you. It's like you're an entirely new person. Either you just recently done this or you are currently in the process of doing it. And that's how Reclaim plays into your energy here. We also have we have for your divine counterpart, we've got the Ace of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. I feel like for my Pile 1s, your person is going through some sort of spiritual awakening. Or maybe not even like, it might not even be like as spiritual. They might not even see it as spiritual, but it's like there is something that they're reconnecting to. Reclaim this card. Yeah. There's something that they're reconnecting to that was always theirs, but they gave it up for something or for someone or for some sort of lifestyle or maybe for work. I feel like there's also some, I don't know why, but I'm seeing some elderly people. Could be because this 3 of Pentacles. I'm seeing some elderly people around your divine partner that's also feeding them a lot of wisdom, and they're almost gorging on this. This could be someone that they work with, it could be someone that they admire, but they are spending a lot of time with older people that are more accomplished, maybe in whatever area, maybe more accomplished with work with this 3 of Pentacles right here. But for me, this 3 of Pentacles is talking about life all around. You see how we have this Trinity of Pentacles? This is like life all around for me. And then when you pair this with the Ace of Cups, that is talking about, we see these 5 streams here. And some will say that these 5 streams represent the 5 senses. So again, this is all around. This is as physical as it is emotional. There's some sort of experience that your divine partner right now is picking up from the elders around them, or the elders in their community, the elders in their family. There's somebody that your divine partner is extremely wise, because they know that in order for me to figure out life or improve my life or get to where I'm trying to get to, I need to ask somebody that's been there and done that. They're spending a lot of time researching, reading books, autobiographies, watching documentaries, or just actually hanging out with these people. For some of you, your divine partner is actually hanging out with people that are accomplished. Like they're actually having conversations with them, on the phone with them, over their home, like at their house or something. Like they're actually having conversations with people that they admire, because they're trying to reclaim a part of their life. Your divine partner is trying to reclaim a part of their life that they've never had in this life. They've never had that in this incarnation. And so for me, with the Ace of Cups coming out, I feel like your divine partner may have figured out work, but they have not figured out relationships. They have not been able to make that work. And there's something that they might look at that. Look at what came out for your partner. Look at that. We've got the Emperor. Look at that. What was I just telling you guys? And what were we just talking about with the Hangman, the Emperor? You see how connected you guys is? Oh my God, you guys' energy is so connected already. Ooh, I got goosebumps, literal goosebumps right now. Hold on. I don't even need a shuffle right now. Let me just sit with this for a second. Y'all give me a second. This is exactly what I was talking about when it came to your divine partner. Look at who the fuck they are turning into. They're becoming the emperor. They're becoming the emperor. You see how old the emperor is? As we talked about on Patreon, the emperor is somebody that's extremely old, wise, and not always old in age, but more so experience. It took him a lot to become a fucking emperor. Emperor is way bigger than a king. An emperor has a lot more power, a lot more territory, a lot more kingdoms to rule than just a king. A king usually rules one kingdom. Emperors rule multiple kingdoms. And so with the emperor, when it comes to the emperor, this is as divine of a human being as you can get before getting to the Hierophant when it comes to the major arcana of tarot. This is an extremely divine being because they have excelled in the ranks of the material realm. And your divine partner has been spending a lot of time with accomplished ass people because this is who they see themselves as. They're already there. Mentally, they're already there. They've already become the person that they want to be. But they are still open to receiving this wisdom, receiving this lessons, receiving this knowledge and this information that is going to help them improve in the Ace of Cups area of their life. Aces are extremely divine cards. As you can see, it's a hand coming out of the sky, out of nowhere. This is about God, spirit, the universe. And your partner has connected to something that they've never connected to before. The aces represent the beginning of the suits, which is why there's an ace for each suit. For your divine partner, they've never been tapped into this part of their life before. For some of you guys, your divine partner has never even craved or desired real love or a deep connection. Or maybe they have. For others of you, your divine partner has always wanted that. They just never found it. And so they channeled all of that energy into their work. Now at this point in their lives, they're not afraid to go after. Oh, I did mention that about reclaim. There's something here like you were afraid to go after it before or just wasn't confident enough. Maybe you didn't feel like you deserved it. You as well as your partner. Yeah, there's something here about that where it's like in the beginning or back in the day, your partner used to be petrified in terms of going after anything to do with the Ace of Cups. Look at what came out for you. I am so done with you, Pile 1. Underneath the deck here, we have the Eight of Pentacles. See how hard the both of you are working to reclaim your life? Do you guys see? You see how hard you're working to reclaim your life? Now, the fact that the Lovers came out for my Pile 1s, if you have not met this person yet, okay? If you have not met this person yet, I really do not like the Lovers for you, Pile 1. Because I feel what I'm picking up from this Lovers energy right here is that this is someone trying to come in and fuck all of this up. They don't want you to reclaim this. This could be an ex or something coming in that's like, oh, wait, I realize I want you. I realize I miss you. I realize I need you. Yada, yada, yada. Whatever they say. And it's weird because you know how people can feel called to do something, called from a higher power to go and do something. We just intuitively feel led in some sort of direction. I truly believe, me personally, you can disagree with this all you want to, but I personally believe that we can be called from either the light or the dark. I feel like for some of my Pile 1s, you legitimately have an ex. Somebody around you, somebody in your history, somebody in your past, somebody in your energy that is literally called by the dark to be a distraction. And it's not that they're consciously or intentionally doing it. They just like to throw themselves into it's not even that they like to do it, but it's just like they can sense this coming together. There's somebody in your energy that can sense this coming together. They can sense you pulling away and maybe even moving towards this person, this divine partner that you're supposed to be with. And there's something that gets triggered within them where they're just like, let me just throw myself into the middle of the situation so I can throw a monkey wrench into your entire connection. And that's one thing that I don't like about this Lovers card right here. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. These readings are going to run a little bit longer today. Or this particular reading will. But I just want to pull a couple of clarifiers for this Lovers card down here. Because this Lovers card could definitely also be referring to as well that some of you in my pile ones, you're ready for that. Look at that. Look. Okay. This is somebody that you left out high and dry. Or this is somebody that left you. They left you scarce. They left you scared. They left you cold. They left you bleeding. These are all metaphors. But this is somebody from your past that look at what's underneath the fucking deck. The Devil in reverse. I told y'all this Lovers does not feel good for me. We've got, and then, but the Emperor was underneath this Five of Pentacles right here. It was very significant for you, pile one, to have gone through this past situation, experience, relationship that left you feeling like the Five of Pentacles, that left you feeling like, what am I going to do now? What am I supposed to do now? You were supposed to be there for me. You were supposed to protect me. You were supposed to support me. You were supposed to love me. You were supposed to be my best friend. And you weren't that person. And so the thing that I'm picking up with this is this Five of Pentacles is like, you had to be there for your damn self. And that's why we got the Empress, the Hangman, and the Lovers for you. You've learned how to be this person for yourself. Not just your divine counterpart is on their way to becoming an emperor, but whether you are a male or female, doesn't matter how you identify, the one that is watching this reading, the both of you and your divine partner are both on the way to becoming the emperor in your own life. Reclaim. Pile one, I'm so done with you guys. I've got goosebumps. I'm excited for you. We have the Devil in reverse. This is letting me know, the Devil in reverse, to clarify the Lovers card right here. This is letting me know that you are already aware of the fact, pile one, that your ex or whoever is in this damn energy right here, it's definitely an ex with this Lovers coming out. Whoever is in this energy, it could be a situationship. It could be somebody that you were just having sex with, or whatever this is. This person likes to keep you on a leash, in a sense. They like to feel like they always have access to you, no matter what they do. They love feeling like they always have access to you. Damn, these messages are coming through strong today. But they like to feel like they always have access to you, right? And the fact that this Devil card is right here in reverse, this is letting me know that you are aware of the fact. You're aware of all the different mind games that your ex plays. Whoever this ex situation is, you are extremely aware of them. You're extremely aware of them. You're not in any way, shape, or form shocked by this ex situation, this ex person. And with the Emperor over here also coming out for you, this is you really seriously, you've already made a decision. In terms of, it's funny because it's like this ex left you feeling like the Five of Pentacles, and now you're about to leave your ex, if you haven't already, in a Five of Pentacles situation. What am I going to do now? What am I supposed to do now? I need you. I want you. You've left me. Some of you may even need to do a little bit of a, some of you guys need to do, a serious detachment ritual with this ex, because it's extremely karmic. So there's very strong ties here, but not from you to your ex, just from your ex to you. Your ex, thankfully, whatever they did to you in the past with this Five of Pentacles, it was excruciating. Like I was talking about with the Hangman, very excruciating, very disturbing, very difficult, right? And it's like, whatever they did to you, they severed those karmic ties in a way. They severed that soul contract when they left you in this Five of Pentacles situation. They severed that because for you emotionally, you pulled away. You got out of there. There may be some karmic ties. It's still kind of like some residual karmic energy between you and this person. But as far as you're concerned, pile one, you're in your Emperor energy, period. You and your divine partner are so fucking linked up. They're on their Emperor journey just like you are right now. You guys are reclaiming your own authority. Eight of Pentacles, you guys are constantly working at this, even when you're not working at it. Let's see, let's get a clarifier for your partner's Emperor. Wheel of Fortune, man. Y'all are supposed to be, look at that. Eight of Pentacles came out in reverse. Was there another one? I don't know why I feel like another card flew out. Unless I'm tripping. Okay. Okay, see, this is so weird. I'm actually going to keep these out because I feel like it's significant. And I never do, but I just feel like it is. Okay, and then underneath the deck, we've got the Tower in reverse. Hold on. Wheel of Fortune coming out. You and your divine partner are definitely going to be like a power couple in a sense. Because like I said, you guys are reclaiming your own authority, spiritual authority, physical, mental, emotional authority. You may have even noticed you responding to different triggers differently now. You may have noticed, especially with Venus being retrograde. We actually talked about this on Patreon because we've been going in, looking at the charts and stuff and really looking at this energy and how it can affect us, how it's going to change us. Venus is all about changing your environment. Venus, the Empress, came out for you. Some of you may have dominant Taurus or Pisces energy, even Gemini energy with the Lovers right here. And we pulled all three major arcana cards for you. So this is a big chapter in your life that you're coming into. But you may have even noticed, pile one, within the last month or the last, I want to say 1 to 3 months, you may have noticed that you are responding completely differently to emotional triggers. Maybe in the past you would have blown up, you would have lost your cool because it's like, you're threatening my safety. You're trying to leave me out high and dry again. Even if you're not dealing with your ex, this could have been with any sort of situation, but whatever situation your ex put you in that left you in a Five of Pentacles situation, I feel like for you, you're just sort of like, you may have taken on this certain trigger where anytime people tried to take something from you, you would just blow up because you're like, I'm not letting this happen to me again. You may have noticed in the last few months, you don't give a fuck. You just don't care. You don't care. We have the Emperor on your divine partner's side being clarified by the Hanged Man, which came out for you. You see how you guys' cards are coming out to meet each other? The Hangman came out to clarify. We pulled the Hangman for you. The Emperor came out to clarify for you. We pulled the Emperor for your partner. You guys are so damn connected already. We've got the Fool in reverse. There's something that your divine partner is saying, not too ready for that just yet. They're getting there. They're totally getting there. They're definitely getting there. But they're definitely, in a sense, they know that they're not necessarily they're not ready just yet. You guys are perfectionists. Both you and your divine partner are perfectionists with this Eight of Pentacles coming out. You guys are never going to actually feel perfected enough. You're never going to actually feel like the Emperor, even though you're already the damn Emperor, the both of you. But you're never going to feel that way because you guys are perfectionists, both you and your divine partner. That's just your ambitious energy. You guys may have strong Capricorn energy as well. You may, especially with the Devil card coming out for you to clarify. But with your divine partner over here as well, they're like, I'm not there just yet, even though they are. They're just perfectionists. We've got the King of Wands over here. So your divine partner may have very strong dominant fire placements, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Eight of Pentacles coming out in reverse, which came out to clarify, or not to clarify, but this came out in the middle of both of you guys' energy. The fact that the middle of you guys' energy is sitting more so on your divine partner's side is letting me know, actually, the funny thing is, I don't want to put this all on your partner, but the holdup is kind of them. Like, I feel like you might be a little bit more open, maybe a little more ready to explore a connection than your partner is right now. They are really serious about getting ready for you, getting prepped and prepared for you. They're very, 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 very serious about that. King of Wands, they already know that when they meet you, when they see you, when they know you, when they recognize you, they don't intend on waiting. Okay, so this connection may go very, very, very fast. Matters of fact, let me pull. Page of Pentacles. Okay, so you guys coming together is moving quite slow. We got another Pentacles card representing the both of you. You guys is, and then look, the Devil underneath the deck. It's crazy that you guys' cards keep coming out. If you read tarot yourself, you got your own set of cards, you may have noticed that you're seeing the same cards over and over and over again. You may be wondering why. You may be seeing the same repeating numbers over and over and over again. And I don't mean like seeing a whole bunch of different repeating numbers. I mean like you keep seeing 222, or you keep seeing 1111, or you keep seeing 888 everywhere you go. Or maybe you keep seeing your birthday number 2 as well. So like, let's just say that you were born on, I don't know, November 4th. You might see 1104 everywhere, right? So you guys coming together is a bit slow. And the thing that's slowing it down is you guys are learning how to be in this partnership. That's what's slowing this down, is the fact that the both of you are learning how to stand in your own Emperor energy. You guys are learning how to claim more authority over your life. And because you guys are so focused on that, on feeling good individually first before coming together, that is what is making this wait a little bit long. Hold on. That's what's taking some time for you guys to come together. You guys are really serious about learning right now. I just kind of want to pull for this X energy over here for you, Pile 1, because I feel, see, you know what's actually funny about this is I feel like this is you guys being like, no, we don't even need to pull for their ass. Like, we don't even need to hear it. We already know. We have think about it, and then the card no. Okay, I'm going to listen to that. Underneath the deck, look at what we have for you and your ex energy. It's fear-based. I told you. It's this 5 of Pentacles. That's what it is between you and your ex. That's the residual lingering energy that's there. It's very fear-based. And that is why your ex has a difficult time letting go. If you're having a difficult time letting go of your ex, just know it's fear-based. And you, okay, Pile 1, are not your fears. I'm going to need you to keep saying that to yourself. If you're someone that's still dealing with your ex, still dealing with this abandonment that they cause, this very real abandonment. For some of you, your ex like left you without a home. Because that's what the 5 of Pentacles talks about. It's like they don't even have shelter. The funny thing that they don't realize is that what they're looking for is right above them. But still, so in other words, it's like, there's a little bit of a weird message with the 5 of Pentacles. But for those of you struggling to completely pull away or separate from your ex, understand that this is fear-based and you are not your fears. I'm going to need you to keep saying that to yourself until you actually believe it. 99% of my Pile 1s already know this, and you're already in this new vibration. You're not feeling codependent on your ex anymore. Big codependent issues when it comes to your ex. So I'm not even going to keep pulling for this ex situation, because it's either your energy or your spiritual team's energy that's said a very firm no. No, we don't need to pull on this. We don't even need to focus on this. So I'm going to honor that. I ain't trying to start no beef with nobody's spiritual team. So I'm going to honor that. And we're just going to keep focusing on you and this divine partner. But because your ex came out, I just kind of wanted to see. But I mean, that was very, very... Spirit was like, oh, you want to see? Here you go. Here you go. Nope. Okay, so let's pull some relationship cards. Let's pull some relationship cards. So we have here, I do have feelings for you, but I'm trying to convince myself I don't. For those of you that have already met this divine partner, that's another thing that could be slowing down this connection, is the fact that they are very uncomfortable with emotions. Again, we did pull the Ace of Cups for them. So like I said, this is a brand new emotional experience for your divine partner. Yeah, I did mention that earlier, that for some of you, your divine partner has never craved a relationship before, or like any sort of emotional connection like they are now. They're coming into it now. But they're realizing like, I don't want to mess this up. I don't want to screw this up because I don't know how to handle it, or I don't know what to do, or I don't know how to trust, or I don't know how to be committed. There's something here where they are definitely learning discipline as well, self-discipline. This may be a bigger deal for your divine partner than you, but there's something about your partner that is learning discipline when it comes to the Emperor right here. They are learning how to restrain themselves in a way where it's like, when I'm committed here, and that's it. Right? And it's not even about them being committed or cheating or anything like that, but it's just more so about something about commitment that they're learning, that they never really have been exposed to before. So this could just simply be for your divine partner that they've never met anyone that they wanted to be committed to before, or they just struggled with committed relationships. Maybe a relationship has never lasted for a long time for them. But there's something here where they're feeling like a novice when it comes to commitment and relationships. They're feeling like, I don't really know how to do that. And so they're really learning, and they're also learning from past mistakes, not just their mistakes, but even their father's mistakes, their mother's mistakes, their grandparents' mistakes. They're learning a lot from their elders, But we have here, I do have feelings for you, but I'm trying to convince myself I don't. Let's see. Oh, look at what else turned around. I've been fighting my feelings for you for so long, trying to keep you only as a friend, but it's getting harder to do. I didn't expect to fall in love again, but then you came into my life and took my breath away. I feel as if I met you in a past life. You are so familiar to me, a beauty hard to forget. This is sexy and it's cute. It's really endearing and it's really sexy because it's like your partner. Oh, look at what's underneath the deck. My heart still feels heavy at this moment. Please be patient with me. So they're asking for patience. Like I said, I feel like you guys are a little more open and ready for this, but there's something here where it's like, I feel like they don't trust themselves yet. When it comes to your divine partner, I feel like they don't trust themselves yet, but that's what they're working on reclaiming. It's not like they're just sitting around watching Netflix. No, like your divine partner is really going to work. They're going to town on themselves trying to figure out, why am I so afraid of commitment or trusting or whatever it may be. It might not even be that, it could be some issues that they have with their own father, with this Emperor card showing up for them. But they're very new to emotional connections with this Ace of Cups. But I've been fighting my feelings for you for so long, trying to keep you only as a friend, but it's getting harder to do. For some of you, this is a legitimate friend, somebody that you've known, somebody that you've never crossed that line with before, but they have these secret feelings about you. That could be another thing that's slowing this person down, is the fact that everything is hinging on if you're going to accept them or not, or reject them. That could really be freaking them the fuck out, especially if you guys are friends. They don't want to lose you as a friend too. I do have feelings for you, but I'm trying to convince myself I don't. I didn't expect to fall in love again. There's all this about feeling. I've been fighting my feelings for you. I do have feelings, but I'm trying to convince myself I don't. It's like, they don't want to come to terms with what they're feeling because they don't know how to. With this Ace of Cups right here, like I said, completely new emotional experience for them. They really don't even know what the hell they're feeling. For some of you, when you first meet this person, they're going to be like, what is this? And like I said, they're going to move fast. They have no intentions of when they meet you. They have zero intentions of playing games. Zero intentions. So there's about to be some sort of epiphany that they come into. And this could be it right here. I feel as if I've met you in a past life. You are so familiar to me, a beauty hard to forget. We've got the Lovers. Okay. We've got the Ace of Cups. We've got the Emperor. This is somebody that knows when they see you, they're going to know you. Because the Emperor came out for your divine partner, it's more so going to be them that recognizes you when they see you. Let's get one card for you, one card for them. You guys may even have a past life connection. If you do, it's not that it's karmic. It's that at a certain point in time, they saw you in a past life. a recent past life. And this is why they're going to know instantly who you are. All right, so for you, we have fun times, love, and relationships. So fun times, love lie ahead for you. Pile 1, fun times. And what I'm really feeling like with you is that that's something that you are so in need of, because for you, love and relationships and commitment has been this for a minute. It's been this 5 of Pentacles. So the fact that fun times, warm times lie ahead and not this cold, barren, left out, high and dry, by myself, abandoned, you know, like this is different. This is warm. This is loving. This is fun. This is exciting. This is passion. And the fact that you have trust within this passion, within this commitment is beautiful. Let's get one for your partner. What does that say? Divine Feminine. That may be something that they're learning to connect with as well, with your partner over here. They may be learning how to connect, because yeah, we've got the Ace of Cups. They're learning how to connect to feminine energy, their own feminine energy, their own emotions. Underneath the deck here, we have date night. And we'll pull some physical features in a minute here. But yes, your person, your partner, I feel like you guys are already together energetically. That's what they're learning to connect to. Once they connect to this, look at the relationship card that we have for you and your divine partner. Joy. Unbridled, unequivocal joy. It says the energy of joy activates our feelings of happiness and well-being and supports a high vibrational frequency in our being. This is why you're attracting such a high vibrational relationship, is because your vibration has changed. And for your divine partner, see, for a lot of you watching this reading, you're very spiritual, you're very into energy, you're into all that stuff, you know. Your divine partner, on the other hand, they might be like a little bit into it. They're going to fall into it, trust me. Especially getting with you, they're going to be very into this stuff. They're not going to be like, what the hell are you doing? They're not going to shut it down. They're going to know the moment that they see you that it's crazy. The moment they see you, they're going to be like, yo, there is a God. Like, you might turn an atheist into a believer after they see you, because it's like there's going to be something they cannot explain about you. They don't know. They might not know you. They might have never seen you before, but somehow they know you. How can you explain that? It's not logical. And so that's what's going to be the one thing that kind of in a sense encourages them to maybe start taking spirituality, the divine feminine, their emotional self, their intuition a little bit more seriously, because it's like they're going to give credit to their intuition for leading them to you. And we have joy here. That's what's between you guys. Then we have, look, we've got time also. The energy of time supports our understanding of the relativity of time and our capacity to be present in the moment. The fact that they said understanding of the relativity of time, this means that time is moving differently for the both of you. So you're on a different time schedule than they are. Like I said, you're a little bit more open to it than they are right now. So there is definitely time that's affecting this connection coming together as well. It's not just what you guys are learning, but it's even just that it's like, you know, when it comes to relativity, the theory of relativity, it's all about time moving differently depending on gravity. And for you guys, when it comes to, we see gravity right here with the Emperor, the Empress even. We see gravity right here, but it's all about that time is moving a little bit differently. It's moving a little differently. For them, they're waiting to actually feel like the Emperor before they can have that confidence enough to come and claim you. But it's happening. Let's get some physical features, Oracle. Okay. We have here green eyes. Now, this could be you or your divine partner. This did fall out on your side though. Okay, let's see. Let's get one. Let's keep going. I mean, because you obviously don't need to know about your physical features. You already know about your physical features, so this is more so geared towards your divine partner. We have here Mohawk, so they may have a very eclectic sort of style, a very unique style. They may be kind of a little bit punk rockish, a little bit of a rebellious bad boy, or they could have had a past like that where they had a mohawk in the past. I don't know why that just came through to correct me like that, but something came through to correct me like, yeah, in the past I was very wild, a little bit rebellious, something like that. So that could definitely be the case for your partner. We also have here short hair, so they could even have short hair. Hearing two more. Okay, we also have here hazel eyes. So this person may have, and then we have brown eyes. And then underneath the deck, we've got short. So this person could be short, or they could be average height. They could be around your same height. But we have here hazel eyes, green eyes, brown eyes, short hair, and mohawk. But yeah, you guys, this is practically it. This is practically all that I'm seeing in terms of your divine counterpart. You guys coming together. Let's see if this deck, because this deck does have like some time schedules in it. So this is just kind of for fun. It doesn't mean, obviously, with everybody that picked pile 1, it doesn't mean that if the 2 weeks card comes out, it doesn't mean like in the next 2 weeks everyone's going to meet their person. It's just kind of for fun, just to get an idea. I'm going to see, though, if we can kind of get... Oh, wait, Speak Your Truth. No way. Well, Speak Your Truth came out, and it came out on their side, which is interesting. I didn't even mean to pull from that deck. I meant to pull from this deck over here, because this deck actually has like some timetables in it. Like I said, just for fun to pull. Just like the physical features was just for fun, okay? But let's see. We've got pause and reflect, trauma involved. You see how these keep falling on your partner's side too? Look at that. It keeps falling on your partner's side. Vulnerability, concerns. We've got player. Yeah, they used to be a player back in their day. That's something that they're worried about. And then we have lopsided effort underneath the deck here. But let's just see if we can get like a time card. I'm going to do one more card, see if it comes out. We've got discovery period falling out for you. You guys are you're definitely in a discovery period. And then we have think about it underneath the deck. Yeah, you're definitely in a discovery period for sure. I think your partner, your divine partner, maybe used to have some player ways. They could have dealt with a lot of players back in the day. So they're just very cautious now, and they're trying to do things right, or they're trying to do things differently this time around, especially with you, because they're going to know that you're too special to risk losing. So they're going to do everything in their power. If that means opening themselves up to things that they never would have done before, that's what they're doing. Vulnerability, concerns is definitely this Ace of Cups right here. But yeah, this is really, really interesting. In terms of when you guys meet, I feel like it's happening soon. I'm not gonna lie, because you guys kept pulling similar cards. So I feel like this is happening. I feel like you guys are already in each other's vibration. And I feel like you may have been in each other's vibration for a minute, because they're gonna know you when they see you. They're gonna know exactly who you are. But yeah, pile 1, this is all that I'm seeing for you guys. So sorry that this reading ran over like this. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Let me take this time to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self, amazing spirit, for these messages. Hopefully you all come back to visit sometime soon. And until next time, stay safe, healthy, blessed, and keep conquering the world. Bye, you guys. All right, and pile number 2, welcome to your reading. So we're going to be starting off with some oracle cards here, and then I'm going to be shuffling some tarot cards and some additional oracle cards just to see the energy of you, your divine partner, what's going on with you, what's going on with them, when you guys are going to meet. We're also going to be looking into some physical features that they might have if you have not met this person yet. We're also going to be looking into any sort of energy, messages, information that they want to pass along to you, any sort of energy, information that you have been passing along to them, telepathically, energetically. So yeah, we're going to be getting the 411, the scoop today. Doing a little bit of spying on you and your partner. So let's see. So this side is going to be your side. I'm going to pull cards for you specifically and them specifically. As you guys can see, I have no cards that are pre-shuffled. Normally I already have the tarot card shuffled, but I just wanted to I don't know, just kind of, I don't know why I decided to do it like this today, because every time I do it like this, the readings just are quite long. So yeah, today's reading may be a bit long. Ooh, okay. So we have two cards that came out for this connection. We have Bless and All is Well. And then underneath the deck, we have Possibilities. And then there's a dragonfly on this Blessed card. And then with this All is Well, I don't know why, but this looks like a temple or a church or something on this card. So I feel like either you, your divine partner, or the both of you are in a new stage of your life spiritually. I feel like my piled twos, you guys may struggle with some sort of anxiety, paranoia, fear that things are not well, that things are not going to go well. And I feel like you guys, either you, your divine counterpart, or the both of you got into spirituality or maybe got into religion to work on not thinking that everything's going to go wrong. I think you guys have been working on negative thought processes. I feel like you guys have learned the hard way how to have faith in something, how to have faith in, how to not count out optimism, how to not count out the good that could happen. I feel like that's been a very long lesson for you, your divine partner, or the both of you. Because these tarot cards are representing the energy between you and your divine partner. And so I feel like with you guys, it's been a very significant lesson just in learning how to see the good, how to believe in the good, how not to jump the gun and just assume that things are going to end tragically or badly or negatively. I feel like either religion or spirituality or some sort of belief in something of a higher realm has really seriously helped you or your partner. And it's also helped you guys to manifest and bring in certain blessings. But this is definitely a change of optics, a change of perspective that says the glass doesn't always have to be half empty. So you guys have really learned how to quiet down a lot of negatives, a lot of negativity, a lot of negative self-talk, a lot of negative projection as well. Because what I feel like this is like projection, like, oh, I know this is going to end bad, or I know this isn't going to work out, or I know I'm not going to get this or win that, or I know I'm not going to come in first place. There's just a lot of doubt that you guys have learned over very many different lessons and experiences, how to, instead of betting on something bad happening, you've also learned how to invest in anything could happen. Another thing that I'm picking up with this All is Well card over here is the fact that for some of you, you don't believe that love is possible, or you didn't believe that love was possible for you. Look at the cards that's coming out for you. Six of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. You had a hard time believing that love was possible for you. You may have had a hard time thinking that you were worthy, that you were attractive enough, that you were interesting enough, that somebody could and would commit themselves to you. You got the Ten of Pentacles. It really slid out all the way over here like it was trying to go to your side. So I'm going to honor that and keep that over here. But I feel as though, yeah, you guys really struggled with thinking or believing that you deserved a happily ever after. Okay. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups coming out for your person. We also have the Seven of Swords. I'm going to get one more card for you specifically. Two of Cups, yeah. Underneath the deck here we have Page of Pentacles. So I'm seeing a very interesting parallel here between your energy and your divine partner's energy. What I'm actually seeing with the Six of Pentacles is more so of you witnessing. This could have happened in one of your own past relationships, but I feel like for a lot of you that you may have witnessed a very imbalanced relationship in the past or in your childhood growing up, maybe even between your parents. I feel like you guys witnessed a counterproductive dynamic where you had, okay, so let's just say, for example, that this was talking about maybe your parents' relationship. Then I feel like your dad was always making sacrifices trying to make the relationship or the marriage work. Whereas like your mom may have been like self-destructive, or may have been a chronic sabotager or something. And so it was like every brick that your father put down, it's like your mom would come pick it up and like throw it out, you know? So it was almost like there was some sort of counterproductive relationship or dynamic where it's like you saw one person giving and another person taking, or you saw one person building and another person destroying. And I feel like for you, that maybe led you to think that the happily ever after just isn't real or doesn't work. This could also be you having a huge imbalance in terms of the relationships that you did see. You may not be able to recall any relationship that has ever seemed happy to you or healthy. So there's a lack of representation when it comes to healthy relationships for some of my pile twos. For you specifically, for some of you specifically, there's like a lack of witnessing that and knowing what that looks like. For some of you as well, you have a child with an ex or with a past partner that may have promised you certain things. Like, I promise this is going to work out. I promise we're going to be a family. I promise I'm doing this and getting this and that together. Money could have definitely been the issue between you guys with these Pentacle cards coming out here. But it could have been as well, you maybe financially supporting this person and them not pulling their own weight. And especially if you guys had a child or something like that together, then this was just exhausting for you. The crazy thing that I'm seeing with your cards is we go from the Six of Pentacles to the Ten of Cups. This to me is somebody's like, it's like they were slowly dosing you, micro-dosing you this happily ever after. It's like they were slowly feeding it to you. You know, so it was like they would do certain things. You may have been involved in a counterproductive relationship dynamic yourself where it's like this person would take like one step forward, two steps back. So maybe if it was like, you know, you were hounding them about getting a job, taking care of things financially or helping you financially, then it's like they would push it to the limit is what it feels like. So like, let's just say you gave this ex like an ultimatum. I'm gonna need you to get a job in the next 3 months. They would literally wait until that final ultimatum, like the last day of the damn 3rd month, to go and put job applications in. You know, it's like they would like slowly appease you, or they would appease you in doses to kind of keep you invested, or almost even fantasizing about this Ten of Cups. Like, it's gonna work because they may move slow or it may take them a while to come around, but they do eventually do it. So I think it's interesting going from the Six of Pentacles to this Ten of Cups and then to the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So this is a huge, even if this Ten of Pentacles would have been upright, I probably would still feel this. But what I'm feeling like is somebody dashed these happily ever after dreams completely to hell. They promised you something in terms of like a family dynamic or this home life, this domestic life, this traditional domestic life. You don't have to worry, you know, like, baby, I got you, you know, just like some smooth criminal type shit in a way. But it was like they were just very good at slowly appeasing you. And then all of a sudden one day it's like, boom. I don't know if you get sick of it or if you just come into this realization that, yo, they're like playing with me emotionally, or they're playing with my time. They're playing with my boundaries. With these pentacles here, they're playing with my efforts. They're playing with my patience. And then you started to wonder if you and this person were equally, if this was like a equally yoked sort of situation. When it comes to you now, present day, pile one, what I'm seeing is some really interesting parallels between you and your person, because your person over here has pulled the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. Or the Seven of Swords, I'm sorry. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. Look at that. Then the High Priestess came out for them. You guys literally, then we have the Ace of Pentacles. You guys literally have, or this isn't supposed to be there, but you guys literally have these like parallel journeys. What I'm picking up with this Wheel of Fortune is that your divine partner, whoever this is, they may have been married in the past. They may have been married in the past, in a significant relationship in the past. They may have they may have a child or children with someone else. But the thing that I'm picking up with this Wheel of Fortune is the fact that your divine partner, they may be a little bit older as well, but your divine partner, it was like they kind of just, I don't know why I'm getting this from the Wheel of Fortune, but it was like they kind of just got into, if they were married in the past or had a family with someone else in the past, they got involved in that relationship just simply because they thought they were supposed to. There's something here that they did unconsciously. Like they didn't stop and ask themselves, do I want this? Do I want to do this? They just kind of did something. This could be talking about a child that they had with someone in the past that they were destined to have. They were supposed to have. Or maybe this marriage that they were supposed to have. There's something that they just did without thinking about it that they were supposed to do. But now that that's been done, it's like the contract is over. So if your divine partner was in a relationship with someone in the past, married to someone in the past, had a child with someone in the past, that contract was over the moment that they had the child or got married or, you know, shared this life with someone or spent this time with someone. It was immediately over, because it was, like I said, there's something unconscious about this. And then it leads to the Ace of Cups. I feel like your divine partner definitely may have a child with someone from the past. You may as well, because we have both of the family cards coming out right here. I feel like with this Ace of Cups, it was like, oh God, we're pregnant. You know, like something happened quick with your divine partner. They just like started dating somebody, and within like a few months they were already pregnant. Or it could have even been like something like a one-night stand that got pregnant. And the moment they got pregnant, the contract was over. Like it was just fulfilled. Like, wow. Because then we move to the Seven of Swords, where I feel like your divine partner has this really crazy moment where they're like, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I here? And then it leads to the High Priestess, this more intuitive, more conscious awareness, where they stop and they ask themselves, what do I really want? It's like they're uncovering their own secrets. Now, as well as too, Another scenario coming through, because we have the Seven of Swords sitting next to the High Priestess. So I have to mention this because it's just the setup of the cards. But with your divine partner, let's say that they did get pregnant from a one-night stand with someone, right? They tried to do the whole family thing. They tried to make it work. But then either they realized they were lying to themselves, and once they saw it, they couldn't unsee it, or this could have been their partner that they were with, where it just ended up being Seven of Pentacles in reverse. What the hell did I invest in? Why did I spend this time with them? Why did I have a child with them? This is on your divine partner side. Why did I invest in them? Oops. Hold on. Keep shuffling. I feel like where your divine partner is right now, and this is a message that just like kind of kept coming through, and I'm not going to mention why, but it was the first time that I ever sat and realized, like, wow, sometimes we're not meant to heal by ourselves. Sometimes the universe, spirit, God will invite another soul into our lives and to help us heal, and for us to help them heal. Sometimes God pairs us with people so we can heal certain aspects of ourselves and of our past, and them as well. What I'm seeing here with you and your divine partner is you guys are actually supposed to kind of come together. Like you have the Two of Cups right here, and they have the High Priestess. You guys are actually supposed to come together to bring this happily ever after to life, to manifest it, to make it real and tangible. Because there has been, from both of you guys' respective journeys, there's been something here about, we've got the Eight of Wands, there's been something here about losing faith in something or losing faith in someone. Eight of Wands came out for you. We've got the Chariot over here. I was actually trying to pull for your partner, but we've got the Chariot here. Let's see, let me get a clarifier for the Seven of Swords. Or actually, no. Let's do a clarifier for the High Priestess first. Two of Cups. What also came out for you over here. See, this is what I'm saying. They come to some sort of realization that they come to intuitively hear and understand and even accept, and then start to move towards a equally divided partnership and dynamic. It's like it's like your partner hears it, and once they hear it or see it, they can't unhear it, they can't unsee it. And they just know, I've got to get out of this situation. If they're still in their relationship, they're coming to the tail end of it where they're like, I'm the fuck up out of here. I'm gone. Because it's like they're being pulled towards something that's actually equal, and they can feel it. It's like they can feel you. Let's see what came out. We've got the Ace of Swords, and it came out on top of your Ten of Cups. So this is you trying to, this is actually your spiritual team telling you to keep the faith and to not give up on this happily ever after family or domestic life or partnership, whether it's, a family or not. Whatever your happily ever after is, your spiritual team does not want you to give up on that. Whatever that may be. It could be 10 kids. It could be 10 dogs. It could be just you and your partner. But they don't want you to give up on that Ace of Swords. They're saying that not only is this a possibility, but it's a truth. It's a fact. It's something that is within you. That's why you have not been able to successfully kill and bury this dream, pile two. Every time you give up on this happily ever after, it's really interesting, right? How it's like there's something that comes back, or a memory or a feeling that rushes in that makes you reconnect or recommit to this idea of a happily ever after. it's possible, and they don't want you to forget that. See, can I get a clarifier for the Seven of Swords down here? Wheel of Fortune flipped over, just like we pulled the Wheel of Fortune for your partner. Clarifier for the Seven of Swords. All right, then we have here Six of Swords in reverse. This is not about your partner going back to their ex or their past relationship. This is about them not knowing yet how to get out of it or how to leave. So for some of you, your divine partner, you haven't met them yet because they're still dealing with the ending of this situation. They're just trying to figure out how to cut ties completely. Look at what's underneath the deck, the Seven of Swords. Again, your partner right now, pile 2, majority of you guys' divine partner is dealing with somebody that is completely, they might be in a relationship with their person still, but they're not actually there. Like maybe on paper they're still together, maybe they still even live together, but there's some sort of situation here for my pile 2s, or at least some of you guys, where your divine partner is still kind of connected to this past relationship, but I feel as though there's a possibility that the both of them have moved on. I feel as though there's a possibility here where your divine partner has already, especially mentally, moved on. They're gone. But it's like they've set their sights towards something that's more balanced, one. But two, there's like something weird here where I feel like your partner is in a situation where like, for example, they could live with their ex still, but like their ex and them are seeing other people, and they know about it. There's something that's happening right in front of their faces. Like, it's not a secret. Seven of Swords is kind of like the card of like, it's kind of like the card of manipulation, you know, but there's something about this where I don't feel like it's hidden. I feel like your partner is aware of the fact that I don't want them anymore. Like, they're moving on, they're seeing other people, and so am I. But there's something weird here where it's like they might still live together. Maybe they're technically still married. Maybe they're only separated. I don't know. Maybe they have a child so they still see each other from time to time. But it's like there's something here where the both of them have moved on. Your divine partner and their ex. If they have a child with someone, or, you know, had a marriage or something like that with someone. But with the Six of Swords in reverse down here coming out for their Seven of Swords, there's still, for some odd reason, difficulty, or there's a little bit of an obstacle in them completely severing ties with this person so they can completely, fully invest in a new relationship with you. Some of you know this person already, and you know about all of this that's happening. And you're aware, yeah, because we've got the Chariot right here, which comes after the Lovers, the card of choice. And they know that there's like, I feel like your divine partner is kind of like weighing different methods of getting out of the situation. One thing that they are clear as day on is I'm out. I'm gone. They're out of that relationship. You don't have to worry about them, you know, cheating or playing games, and that's not happening. Their thing is, how do I get out of this with as least damage as possible? Because the Seven of Swords, it's interesting because he has 5 swords in his hand, right? And there's 2 swords still left behind. So this could be that your divine partner is dealing with somebody who maybe sees your person as someone that belongs to them, or someone that they're still dealing with, and because it's like they're leaving 2 swords behind. You see how he's looking back, but he's moving that way? This fool can't figure out what the hell he wants, right? So your divine partner right now may be dealing with somebody that doesn't know what they want. Maybe they say they want them, but they're still out here doing their thing, or they haven't come to terms with it. This could also be saying that your divine partner right now, I mean, I told you on the intro, we got to keep these messages real honest, real clear, and they might be a little bit difficult to hear, depending on if you know this person or not yet. Your partner's mentally not in this situation anymore. There is definitely a little bit of a possibility of overlapping here. Something being just a little bit messy with both of these Seven of Swords here. And it's like they know with this Two of Cups right here that it's like they know intuitively the right thing to do is to get out of this situation mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. They know that that's the right move for them to make. Because the Seven of Swords coming out with the High Priestess. The High Priestess is the card of secrecy, mystery. You may be the person that helps them completely sever ties with this past situation. And that's what I feel like is the parallel between your journey or your energy and your partner's journey or their energy, is the fact that they were also in a situation that was micro-dosing the fact that you're safe here, you're fine, you don't have to worry about it. And then they came to see very clearly that like, there's no way in hell I can trust my person. You know, there's only one option here, and that's to be completely done. I feel like they're coming to terms with that right now, especially with this Chariot card. And it makes a lot more sense now why this all is well and this blessed card is out here, because as overlapping, or it's like this situation is a little bit staticky right now. As staticky as this may seem, like people are still kind of in and out at the same time, you don't have to worry about this. All is well. This situation is blessed. The situation is blessed. It just might not seem like the clear situation that you want. Let's get a clarifier for your Two of Cups. We have here the King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. And then the Ten of Swords underneath the deck. See, this is what's happening. This is what's happening. Mentally, somebody has to lose all hope in order for things to clear up. Because there is a little bit of static here where it's like you're done, but not all the way done. For you specifically, pile 2, though, you specifically now, with your Two of Cups being clarified by the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords underneath the deck. This is telling me is that you had to abandon the idea that all relationships are toxic or bad or negative or inconvenient or in the way, or, you know, or just like a lot of work. There's something that you had to really abandon about that. Also as well too, even with your past relationships, you had to really seriously bury those as well. This is another 10 card that we have for you, because we have the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. So there's something that you're definitely abandoning. You're at the very tail end of your own journey with the particular situation as well. And this is why this makes a lot of sense as to where your divine partner is, this all is well card and this blessed card, because it's like these situations, as staticky as they may seem, or as much as they may kind of overlap, it's been really dropped into the palm of your hands and the palm of your partner's hands. Y'all are actually a lot more in control than what you think. And at the end of the day, when your partner wants this to be over, boom, it's going to be over. When you are ready to move out of thinking, when you're ready to move away from the doubts that the happily ever after can happen for you, and you're ready to start accepting or looking at it as though like, no, this could happen for me, the Two of Cups is immediately going to happen for you. This is just about you guys catching up with yourself mentally. So it's like with the Seven of Swords right here, where it's like, mentally, like physically, I'm kind of in two places at once. Mentally, I'm kind of in two places at once. This is about being mentally and physically in the same place all at once. Spirit does not move in mess and confusion. It doesn't do that. So for you guys, this is all about having a new experience where, look at what's underneath the deck. This is all about you guys, you and your partner having this unique experience where it's like, I don't have to worry. You guys may be used to worrying. You guys may be used to dealing with people that are in and out. You know, they're halfway in, halfway out. They say they're with me, but they don't act like it. The both of you are used to people micro-dosing you, the happily ever after fantasy, as well as the tragic tower moment. The both of you, you and your divine partner, have grown used to not being able to believe in this situation is a solid thing. You've grown used to the in and out. Sometimes it's good, Sometimes I can trust this. Sometimes I feel safe. Other times I definitely do not. You guys have grown used to these extreme polarities and these dynamics where it's like, I don't feel safe, but I'm here. So this is about a commitment coming in, a relationship coming in, that once they choose you, that's actually what it is. And it's clear you and your partner have deserved this for a very long time. Being able to fully invest in a situation. See how we started your reading off with the Six of Pentacles over here, where it's like you couldn't fully invest in the situation. It was like, I'll give you a little bit. Or you were dealing with someone that was like, I'll give you a little bit. I'll let you in a little bit. I'll trust you a little bit. I'll invest in this a little bit. You nor your partner has ever been in a situation where the both of you, both parties, are fully invested, like with this Ace of Pentacles. And that's where you guys' journeys really seriously match up. Let's see, let's pull some love cards for you. What we got for you, this fell out on top. It was like 3 cards here, but we have here love and relationships, heartbreak, release pain, healing your heart. Like I said, you guys were involved in a situation. Let's pull one for your partner now. You guys were involved in a situation where it was like you had to fully pull out because this person would 1 step forward, 2 steps back. So you guys are really learning how to reconnect to the idea that you can be fully invested in someone and they will be fully invested in you. You guys are letting go of those doubts, of those expectations where it's like every time I'm in a relationship or every time I meet someone, I can only halfway trust them, or I can only halfway invest in them or halfway believe in them. That's what you guys are getting away from. Then we have here for, look, love and relationships, new life. Oh, this pregnancy didn't happen in the past. This may be a pregnancy that your partner is going through now in their relationship. Because I kept saying, like, I feel like your partner has a child with someone. Okay, for some of you, your partner just found out that the person they're trying to get away from so they can head towards your direction is pregnant, or that they're pregnant possibly. They just found this out. And that's why they feel like they can't leave right now. Or they could have just had this baby. They could have just had this child. And they're just like, I can't just ghost right. I can't leave right now. Not that they're going to go ghost on their own child, but they're really confused as to how to make this clean cut, sever everything. They don't want no ties because they don't want to keep dibbing and dabbling in this. Like, they want to just be completely done, completely focused on you. They know that intuitively that that's what needs to happen with this High Priestess and this Two of Cups, clarifying the High Priestess. But they're 1 step in, 1 step out, like this Seven of Swords, because of this situation, because of this child. Very many of my pile twos, your partner, your divine partner, they've got a kid with someone or a kid on the way. And so it's really complicated things for them in terms of, how do I deal with this? How do I completely sever ties when there's a child involved? This is quite interesting. And then look, open for love. Like I told you, your partner is like, I feel like for some of my pile twos, your partner is in this wild situation where they're seeing other people, their person may be seeing other people, and both parties are aware of this and they're good on that. Because your person's looking for you. They're looking for you. They're looking for that balance. They're looking for someone that they can fully invest in. They're really sick of these half invested ass relationships. You're sick of that too. Let's see, let's get some other cards. No, actually, I kind of want to pull this. Let's just see here. Oops. Okay, so we have no coming out on your side. Hold on. Get this out of the way. We have no coming out for you. Let's get another one. 2 weeks. Could be meeting this person in the next 2 weeks, or there could be something significant that's about to happen in the next 2 weeks for you. We do have the Lunar New Year coming up February 1st. The Aquarius new moon coming out January 31st, February 1st. We have Venus, who is about to turn direct in Capricorn January 29th. We have Mercury, who just went retrograde in Capricorn just like about a week ago now at this point. So we also have that came out for you, practice self-love, no, in 2 weeks. Like the message that came up for you guys. Sometimes God and the universe brings people into our life so we can heal with them, because sometimes we're not meant to heal things on our own. And I would have never believed that if it's not something that I would have seen for myself with my own 2 eyes. And this is not for everyone. Yes, there plenty of times healing will require you to isolate. Plenty of times this happens. That's natural, that's normal. And then there's those other very unique, divinely guided times where the universe and spirit says, no, you're meant to heal with them too. And for you guys, I feel like you're in a very unique situation right now where some of my pile twos, possibly even a lot of my pile twos, are kind of like, I'm not thinking even about relationships right now. You may be completely turned off by relationships, and you may be right now in the process of practicing self-love, how to love yourself after this disappointment. An act of self-love for you as well may feel rebellious in the sense, because one of the self-love practices that you're incorporating into your life right now, pile two, is keeping the faith that you will have that happily ever after. Look, underneath the deck, what we have for you, minor setback. There's a minor setback here, but it's not permanent. Let's get some for your partner. We have here temporary, just like we have for you, minor setback. Put this up here. Hopefully, okay, yeah, you guys can see everything. So we have here temporary. Yeah, so they're going to figure out a solution very quickly. Take a time out. They're going to figure out a solution very quickly when it comes to you, pile two. The moment they meet you, it's fear-based. That's why they haven't left yet. They're scared. They're scared. They may even be scared, especially if there's a child on the way. They may especially be afraid for this new chapter they're entering into. It's really crazy. Like, I'm getting the wildest messages with you guys. Some of you guys are meant to be in this sort of mixed family sort of situation. Some of you, my pile twos, you might not even want children. You might be cool with the fact that your partner has kids by someone else because you're not necessarily interested in having your own biologically, maybe. It's really weird. Like I said, there's like some weird sort of divine thing here where it was like they were meant to have this family or this child with this other person. The moment it happened, the contract was over. And now they're supposed to come into your life. You're supposed to come into their life. This child was actually an element in bringing you guys together, pile two. Underneath the deck, we have look within. That's exactly what they're doing with this high priestess right here and this ace of cups. Let's see. Let's get some messages. Let's get some messages because I've got some. Okay, let's see. We have here, it was supposed to be, look what we have for your person. It was supposed to be over a long time ago, but I'm afraid to let go. Fear-based, just like what it says right here. They know, like I said, they're like in and out. They know it's supposed to be over intuitively with the high priestess right here. They know they're supposed to be heading towards something that's a lot more equal in partnerships and dynamics. Also, too, for whatever reason, your person that I'm picking up, they're all... I'm not going to say they're disgusted with the person that they're with, but they just don't have respect for them. There's no respect in this situation that they're kind of still dealing with. But it's not even about how they feel about their person. Your divine partner just has a certain level of integrity to them where they're like, even though I don't respect the person that I'm with anymore because of some shit that they did, Seven of Swords right here with this high priestess, somebody was holding on to a secret, and it was not your divine partner. It was not your divine partner. They came to realize somebody else's secret or somebody else's motives. Oh, shit. Yeah, Seven of Swords and the high priestess. Your divine partner realized that whoever they're dealing with right now had a secret agenda or a motive, some sort of unconscious motivation, something like that, some sort of shadow-like motivation that completely, it almost like disgusts them now. They're really seriously wondering, like I said, with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse coming out to clarify your divine partner, they're seriously wondering, like, how the hell did I get wrapped up into this? Like, it's almost like they hate the fact that they ever met this person. But like I said, it was destined because of this child. For those of my pile twos whose partner, whose divine partner has a child coming into the relationship with you, that child was meant to be. I don't know who this child is supposed to be coming up. I don't know why it was so extremely important for you, pile two, to be in this child's life. But all of you guys' destinies intertwined. And the universe said, this person, your divine partner, was supposed to have a child with this other person, but you are supposed to be in this child's life for some reason. It says, you are too difficult. That's why I chose someone that is similar to me. Please don't take it personal. I don't know who this is for, because I was trying to think in my head, who do I want to shuffle for now? Do I want one more card for your person or for you? And before I could even like really clarify it in my brain, this just came out. But I feel like this seriously represents the both of you guys' energy. Is that the both of you guys realize you were in partnerships that were not equal. Like it says, you were too different. That's why I chose someone that is similar to me. Please do not take it personal. There's just somebody that you guys are already in alignment with each other, even if you're dealing with other people right now. And that's why I said there's like this overlapping energy here. I don't know what it is. Let's see. In terms of you, it says you have so many after your love. How could you possibly only want me? I'm not sure if I will be enough for you. Again, this was you not having faith in that happily ever after. Doubts. Like what I was talking about with you. This is doubts. This is a difficulty in believing that somebody could just be with you, be committed to you and only you. We also have here, your rejection hurt me deeply. Nobody has ever rejected me before, and I don't know how to handle it. My pile twos again. You guys feel like somebody microdosed you a fantasy of what do they call that? A fool's dream, a fool's fantasy, something like that. You feel like somebody microdosed you this dream that you were always a little bit doubtful about in the first place, especially because of some of my pile twos' childhood. You were already kind of doubtful that somebody could be this for you. But you guys met somebody that was like a smooth ass criminal. Like they knew how to sell it to you. They knew how to appease you in these doses where it would keep you invested. It would keep you coming around. Whoever you were dealing with in the past, pile two, it's like they were slowly microdosing themselves or a dream to you just so you could stay around. And then eventually that dream just went belly up for you. It went up in flames and you were like, this is not possible here. And you may feel because of that this person rejected you. Whoever you were dealing with in the past, that they rejected you. They rejected this dream that you wanted. They rejected what you were trying to build with them, what you were trying to create with them or work on with them. They just weren't as serious about it as you. That's what I feel like the rejection is them just not being as serious about it. Maybe they were just not the go-getter type of person too that keeps coming through with your energy. That some of you were just dealing with people that wasn't as ambitious as you. They didn't have aspirations like you. They didn't have drive like you. They didn't have a similar goals as you. They were kind of okay with just somebody maybe taking care of them, or they were okay with the minimal, and you're not. For some reason, though, you guys just being so extremely different, like it says right here, you were too different. That's why I chose someone that is similar to me. Don't take it personal. The fact that you guys were so different, it may have felt like a rejection for you. It may have felt like a rejection. Let's get another one for your person. Okay. It says, I wasn't looking for love, but you stole my heart. I didn't think someone like you existed. That's what's going to end up happening. They don't know that someone like you exists. They're feeling called towards you with this High Priestess and this Two of Cups. And you have the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups came out to clarify their High Priestess, but you have the Two of Cups on your side, pile 2. It's literally right here. See the Two of Cups? And then we pulled this clarifier out here for your person. They're literally looking for you. They feel intuitively like something keeps pushing them to go out and find you, connect with you. And for some of you as well, like I said, some of you don't even want love. Your partner may also be sort of feeling like that too. They may be able, your partner is extremely intuitive, so they may be able to pick up the fact that you're not interested in love right now. And so for them, it may be a little bit scary for them to come after you or go after you, because they can kind of sense that you feel like you need to heal on your own maybe. But then they're going to meet you, and there's going to be something about you that kind of steals their logic away. And it says, but you stole my heart. I didn't think someone like you existed. And what did we pull twice for you or for your partner is a 7 of Swords. So that may be you coming in and actually stealing their attention, stealing their emotions, stealing their heart away. And they weren't expecting it. They weren't expecting to meet somebody. My heart still feels heavy at this moment. Please be patient with me underneath the deck. Yeah, that's just you guys both realizing that there's a lot that you just need to clear up and clear out of your life. There's just a lot here. Let's see. This is just for fun, but we're going to get some physical features oracle cards here. So we have brown eyes. Obviously, you know what you look like. So this is what your partner could look like. So we have brown eyes. We've got blue eyes. So for some of you, your partner could have brown eyes. For others of you, your partner could have blue eyes. And then look at how, like, whether your partner has brown eyes or blue eyes, I feel like their eyes are going to be just very striking to you. Or your eyes may be very striking to them, because there's just going to be something about you when they see you where they're just like, that's what I've been looking for. That's that balance that I've been looking for. It's like they can sense balance after being in these imbalanced situations for so long. You as well. See what other... Okay, glasses. So they could wear glasses. And then we have wavy hair here. So they may have wavy hair. And then we have plus size underneath the deck. They could be plus size as well, you guys. And then let's just pull one final card here. In terms of the relationship, you guys is just connection. We've got the 7th chakra. Look at that. The energy of the crown chakra supports our feeling of being connected to a higher power and part of a larger whole. That's what your person is feeling. I'm going to keep shuffling because it didn't mean a flip over. I just wanted to see it. Ooh, okay. And then we have here presence. The energy, look, the energy of presence supports our ability to focus our full attention and stay in the here and now. Isn't that funny? Because for a lot of your reading, I was talking about when it came to your partner, this energy of being in and out, not being fully present, right? And we have presence here. This is saying that when you guys come together, there's going to be this availability, like your focus, your attention, their focus, their attention is going to become fully available. So this is them being able to feel completely invested in you. Like how we start off your reading with the 6 of Pentacles, not feeling invested enough, or micro-dosing investment, right? That's not happening when the two of you come together. The energy of you guys' connection is very divine and is all about presence. It's all about being fully focused. And underneath the deck, we have, look, commitment. Exactly. The frequency of commitment supports our ability to devote ourselves in all aspects of our being and with unwavering belief. So this means being fully invested in the commitment. Nothing like what they're dealing with over here. Nothing like what you have dealt with in the past. And so pile 2, this is all that I'm seeing as far as your reading goes. This is it for you guys. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. I can't wait for you and your person to meet, because this is like food for the soul. And this is why this is going to be a healing union or a healing partnership. when the two of you come together, because you've been so deficient when it comes to equal give and take. And your partner is, this divine partner is showing up to be that equality that you doubted could exist in a relationship, which is gorgeous. It's beautiful. And that's what's being healed right there. But this is it that I'm seeing for you guys. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Let me take this time to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self, amazing spirit, for these messages. Hopefully you all come back to visit sometime soon. And until next time, stay safe, healthy, blessed, and keep conquering the world. Bye, guys. All right, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. So we are going to be starting off with some oracle cards, and I'm going to be shuffling some tarot cards and additional oracle cards on camera to see. Well, I'm going to be shuffling every single card today on camera, so these readings are going to be running a bit longer than normal, because normally I already have some pre-shuffled tarot cards out, but I don't even have that. So yeah, these readings are going to be a bit long today. But yeah, this is definitely all about your next significant relationship, or the divine counterpart, soulmate, twin flame, however it is that you want to see it, that is coming into your life as we speak. So you could have just met this person, or they could be just around the corner. But that is what I've channeled my energy into today in terms of reading the energy of your next significant love chapter. So we're going to be even looking into some different physical features that they may have. I'm going to shuffle and see if we can get maybe some timetables that come out, but I'm not going to force it. So that could or could not come out. But we're going to be looking into your energy today. So this is going to be your side of the table here. And then this is going to be the side of your significant other, your divine counterparts. This is going to be their side of the table. So I'm going to read your energy, their energy, see what they're going through right now, see what's going on with you right now. And then the cards that I pull in the middle, it's going to be all about this connection. Maybe what could be keeping you guys from meeting, what could be interfering with that, or what could be helping it along. So we're just going to be getting all the tea today on what's going on with this connection. Okay, all right. We've got, was this? Yeah, 2 cards that came out. So we have here forgive and stillness. Very powerful. Somebody here is definitely learning how to be still, but because these are oracle cards, these 2 oracle cards, I'm pulling to see the energy with this connection. Even if you haven't met yet, there's still there's a string, a connection tying the both of you together, because you're supposed to be together in the future. That means that you're actually together right now. So there is a connection present, and that's what these oracle cards are representing, the energy behind that connection. We have forgive and stillness. Underneath the deck here, we have center yourself. So with forgive and stillness, there's a lot of retrospection going on right now. So this lets me know that either you, your divine partner, or the both of you could have very strong Mercury energy or very strong Venus energy, because both of those are retrograde at the time of me filming this. So it could be possible that you guys have strong Venus energy, Mercury energy, something like that, because it just feels like there's like a lot of looking inwards going on right now. And in terms of forgiveness, there's definitely something coming through with the parents. There's even something here coming through with anger. Somebody stopping, taking a break, looking into why they're angry, looking into why they feel about people the way that they do. Some of my pile 3s have felt like you've never been able to connect with yourself, but look at that High Priestess. Like I said, a lot of retrospection, introspection. These are your cards coming out in your side of the table. We've got the 5 of Pentacles. Yes, why do I feel empty? Why do I feel incomplete? Why do I feel neglected, abandoned? Why do I feel, look at that, death. Oh my God. Your energy is already just, your energy is so on point. You're being super I feel like this is the realest you may have ever been with yourself in your entire life. You're taking a hard ass look in the mirror right now. Like a really, really hard look in the mirror right now. And connecting to yourself in this sense where you're looking at how maybe you've contributed to certain things, how maybe you've allowed certain things, but especially we've got the Four of Cups in reverse that came out for you as well. This is you also letting go of a certain lifestyle that made you compare yourself to other people. Some of you may have wondered, why am I not like other people? Why am I not normal? Why is it so difficult for me to forgive? Why is it so difficult for me to sit still? Why is it so difficult for me to be alone with myself? Why is it so difficult for me to access my emotions? Let's get some cards for you. For your partner. These cards are kind of slippery because they're like plastic. I'm still looking at your cards over here. Okay. We got for your, this is crazy. The Ace of Cups has literally come out so far for every single pile. But the funny thing is that the Ace of Cups has come out for every single person's person. It's the Ace of Cups has come out on this side every single pile. That's wild. There is a huge collective shift happening here. Oh, shit. Seriously? All right. The Devil came out in reverse. We've got the Eight of Cups also in reverse for your person. This Eight of Swords also flipped over, and then we got the King of Wands. All right, and then underneath the deck, for the both of you, look at that, we've got the Lovers. So, let me sit with this for a few minutes, you guys. I'm definitely not one of those readers. I wish I was, but I'm definitely not one of those readers where it's like a card flips out and I'm just like, boom! You know, sometimes, especially with Mercury being retrograde. But honestly, this ain't got shit to do with Mercury because I normally do have to sit with the cards anyways. So this is funny because the one thing that I feel like you and your partner have learned is not to numb yourself. I feel like as though there's been a rough past here for either you, your partner, or the both of you. There's been like a rough past, like life has not gone too easy on either you, your partner, or the both of you. And I feel like specifically when it comes to your partner, they're dealing with relieving themselves of some sort of addiction. And not necessarily addiction as in like drugs and substances, but more so like when it comes to numbing themselves. I feel like if your partner is divine masculine, no, fuck that. I'm not even going to say that. Whether or not your partner is male or female, your partner used to numb themselves with sex. They used to, the only way they knew how to even emotionally express was through physical means or like sex. Something very, very materialistic. Your partner, you may notice, is quite materialistic, which is not a bad thing. Especially if you can afford it. There's nothing wrong with loving nice things. But that may have been one of the ways that they kind of like almost shielded themselves. It was like an armor for them to have the nicest clothes, the nicest shoes, the nicest cars, the most beautiful women, the most beautiful men, the most beautiful partners, the fast lifestyle. They may even, this may even be somebody that's got a social media following. They may be kind of like a little bit social media famous, kind of. Especially with this King of Wands right here, everyone watching. But it's like they felt trapped by the lifestyle. with this Devil in reverse, 8 of Cups, and the 8 of Swords upright, this person felt trapped by this lifestyle. Like it's not even them. So they could have outgrown this lifestyle. They may be outgrowing this lifestyle. Where they're just like, I'm sick of living like this. I'm sick of going out partying, meeting people, having meaningless sex, meaningless relationships. It's like, been there, done that. Like, come on, let's do something different now. I feel like almost your person is just bored as shit now. Like, at first, I think it used to be a little bit fun. I think they used to kind of love the chase and getting women or getting men or getting the bag, getting followers, getting money, getting attention, getting recognition. But now that they've been there, they're King of Wandsing it. And this king in particular is one that can never be satisfied. He's not like the King of Pentacles. Whereas like in the King of Pentacles, he's kind of looking towards us. He's looking more towards us than the King of Wands is, that's for sure. King of Swords is looking directly at us, directly in our eyes. And King of Cups, he's kind of, he's looking at his own thing. But the King of Wands especially is the one king that is so, what's the word? Unattentive. It makes you wonder how he got to be the king, because it's like he's not even paying the hell attention, and it's like, this is a king. This is somebody that is sitting at the top. Like, this is somebody that's sitting at the top and they're still looking for something else. So your person has gotten extremely bored or used to this lifestyle of numbing themselves with vices, with sex, maybe even with drinking, drugs, alcohol. Like they've done the party thing is what I'm feeling like. I feel like they've done the party thing. And at this point, they are seriously ready to break out of that. And they even want to break out of it in terms of their image. They're kind of sick of the bad boy, bad girl image. This person could definitely have a social media following. For sure. Because there's something here where it's like this image, they feel like this image follows them around everywhere too. And they feel like because of it, like, okay, the devil's in reverse for them because they feel like this image got flipped on them in a negative light. Like at first they used to have so much fun indulging in their vices and all this stuff. Now they feel like every time they try to get in a relationship and they open up to someone, it's like there's nothing there. It's like they realize that someone's just with them for clout or for money or for followers or for a fun time, but they're not actually connecting with them. They're not actually there for them. And this is another reason why your person may numb themselves a lot, because they may feel like they are surrounded by people that only cares about the image, the brand, the money, the way it looks. It's like your person may feel like no one has their honest to God genuine interests. It's like they're surrounded by people that aren't actually interested in them or that don't actually care about them. And so they are feeling increasingly, they're feeling this pressure grow immensely. They're feeling this pressure bear down on them heavily, where they're just like, I'm going to lose my shit if I don't get out of this. King of Wands is like itching at the bit. Like, let me, all I got to do is see a spark of something and this King of Wands is going to abandon his throne and be out. It's to the point where this person may be at the position now, because there are cards that are upright, or the King of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the 8 of Swords here. So it's gotten to this point to where this person is like, I'm willing to actually leave all this behind, because it's not healthy for me at this point. Like, they'd be willing to, but they have to see something that's worth it for them to leave all this behind. Let's see, what do I want to shuffle for? Why is the 5 of Pentacles here? Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, 9 of Swords. Some of you, pile 2, you specifically, you could have been involved in maybe a third-party situation in the past. You could have gotten cheated on in the past. Ace of Pentacles, this is someone showing up under the guise of like good intentions, right? And then we have the Three of Cups right here. So this could be a third party situation with 3 cups involved. Somebody that maybe got brought in some way to your relationship, which caused a lot of mental distress for you. With this Five of Pentacles right here. Underneath the deck, we've got Justice. Yeah. So this could definitely be that your person or your previous relationship, you may have experienced some sort of cheating. And this may be why I'm picking up just this very heavy sense of wanting to numb yourself. You wanting to numb yourself, or your partner numbing themselves, or the both of you guys kind of doing this at different points in your life. Let's see, why is the Death card here? Wheel of Fortune. Death card is here for you to move forward. It is a vehicle for you to get out of this old energy. This old energy of maybe being betrayed, lied to, cheated on, embarrassed. Why? Okay, hold on. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. We keep pulling Pentacles for you. Whoever you were with in the past, they may have given you a lot of gifts or something, or they may have kind of used money. There's something here in both of you guys' energy where it's like you guys used money, or you used material things maybe to feel better. So you could have piled, I'm sorry, did I call you pile 2? I'm so sorry. Pile 3, you may have been with somebody in your past that when they would screw up, when they would fuck up, they would buy you nice things. And then it just got to the point where it started to make you feel cheap with this 9 of Pentacles in reverse, if that was the case for you. It started to make, yeah, see, look, 5 of Swords underneath right here. This is like somebody saying, I'm not going to change my ways. Like, I am who I am, but I'll buy you a nice gift. I mean, you know, this is the type of person that's like, don't ask for permission, ask for forgiveness. This is what I'm picking up. Just a real asshole type person. Just like, look at that. We got 2 of Pentacles, all these Pentacles, Queen of Swords in reverse, 10 of Swords upright. Yeah, for you, and this is coming out to clarify your energy. This was somebody that made you a little confused in the sense, because it's like they would put so much effort into spoiling you maybe materially or helping you out financially. And so it was a little confusing, because for you, somebody that's going to help you out financially or buy you all these nice things, it's like, well, they must care, right? Or they must be kind of interested or kind of invested. But eventually at one point, it's like let's just say that was actually happening in one of your previous relationships. At one point, it's like, you really fucking think that a vacation is going to make me forget that you disrespected me or cheated on me or embarrassed me? You really think you really think that you can put like a price on me and my heart? You know, I feel like if that was the case, that was where you guys, pile 3, came to terms in a sense where you were just like, yo, this is not enough. Like, it's fun, it's nice, thanks for the gift, asshole, but it's not, you know, but it's like, it's not enough. Like, I need you to change mentally. I need you to change the type of person you are. They weren't willing to do that, but they were willing to buy you a bag or a car or some clothes or something like that. So some of you, yeah, okay, so some of some of my pile 3s, y'all might deal with like ballers, right? Y'all might deal with people with money, with some clout or something behind their name, because I'm kind of seeing that here, where it's like somebody would just sort of throw money at the problem because they had an abundant amount of resources in terms of like money. They were they just got used to throwing money at the situation, and you tried to change them as a person and say like, bro, like, no, you can't throw money at everything. Like, you need to mentally change, you know? And they weren't willing to do that. And this may have been you kind of looking at it like, they got money, they give me nice things, but it doesn't compare to being respected. It doesn't compare to somebody seeing my value, seeing my worth with this Queen of Swords in reverse right here. And there is something about your own feminine energy, whether you are male or female, no matter. There's something about this Queen of Swords in reverse where your feminine energy felt extremely disrespected and cheapened because this person kept throwing money at the problems. Yeah, I cheated again. Here's some shoes. And it's like your feminine energy started to feel so cheapened and disgusted. And just like, oh, this doesn't feel good, you know? Or if you weren't dealing with somebody with money, then this was somebody that they would try to come in and talk their way out of problems, you know? And you were like, you're not going to be able to talk your way out of this. You can't get out of this. That's not happening. They would try to talk their way out of it, but they had no intentions of ever changing. The only thing they had intentions of was just appeasing you, you know, kind of, or just like, this person may have just liked the chase a little bit, whoever this past relationship person is. Can I get a clarifier for the Four of Cups in reverse? Let's see. Five of Cups in reverse. You were definitely weighing your options in some sort of past situation, experience, relationship. This almost sounds like to me, how can I get them to love me? Did some of you do like a love spell or a love ritual with an ex or something? Because I feel like there's a little bit of an obsessive behavior here where you were really trying to get this person to change, like what I was talking about with this Five of Swords. You really wanted to get this person to change. And you even may have even tried to convince yourself, again, coming back to that idea of numbing yourself, you may have even tried to convince yourself like, they do love me, you know, like they get me nice things. But then there was just always this truth that would hit you that you would come back to with this Five of Cups in reverse that would say like, but they still keep hurting me. It was like the pain didn't stop. And so you may have gotten clever as to how to medicate the pain or how to deal with it, how to numb yourself. Yeah, you definitely needed a vehicle. You definitely needed a big life situation to deliver you out of the situation, get you out of the situation. Let's get a clarifier for the Ace of Cups over here. No, I want a clarifier for the Devil. Let's get a clarifier for the Devil. Death. Look, this has been happening every pile too. It's so dope to see. But where it's like you guys keep pulling each other's cards. So you have death that showed up in your main cards. Your person had death show up as a clarifier card to their Devil card in reverse. Both of you guys are ending this habit of numbing yourself to deal with really stuck, stagnant, stubborn ass situations. Both you and your partner would resort to just numbing yourself when it came to feeling like you were out of control with life. See how we have the Eight of Swords over here and the Devil for your divine person? We've got the Five of Pentacles that came out for you. So this is like whenever you guys would feel out of control, Four of Cups, Five of Cups in reverse, Wheel of Fortune, whenever you guys would feel out of control, you would resort to numbing. I don't want to deal with the anticipation of the up and down, wherever this is going to lead, whatever's going to happen. You guys got used to numbing yourself in some sort of situation, numbing your thoughts, numbing your mind, numbing your subconscious, numbing your intuition, numbing yourself spiritually. Because you were trying to change something that didn't want to change, and it was completely out of your control. You couldn't make the situation change. This had to be some sort of divine intervention with Death card right here in order to get the situation to change. And the only way the situation was going to change was by you guys abandoning ship, you and your divine partner. Clarifier for the Eight of Swords, Ten of Cups. Clarifier for the Eight of Cups. Magician in reverse, Seven of Wands. Clarifier for the King of Wands. Seven of Swords and King of Wands came out again to clarify the King of Wands. All right, yeah. This person in the past, they may have cheated in a relationship in the past because they don't know how to, your person didn't really understand themselves. They didn't know how to channel this energy, because your person, they get bored very easily, maybe in past relationships. They get kind of bored. And the thing is that they didn't really know how to channel that boredom. They would just assume that it was either normal, or they would just assume something was wrong with the person or something was wrong with the relationship. They never really stopped and looked within. Something that you're doing right now, deep retrospection, this is something that your person is learning to do with this Ace of Cups right here. They're like learning how to do this. Like they realize it now that like this King of Wands energy, because it came out twice, they're realizing now that like this King of Wands energy, this never content, never happy, never satisfied type energy, has led to some self-destructive behavior, self-sabotaging behavior with the Seven of Swords. Is led to me having one foot in, one foot out, dibbing and dabbling in different situations that I probably shouldn't be involved in. The Seven of Swords definitely means the Seven of Swords for your divine partner over here. But this is past energy. And what they have learned how to do now is how to channel. Again, this is that vehicle, death card vehicle. They've learned how to channel that energy. And for your partner, your person, this has gotten out of their system with Devil card in reverse. It's out of their system. They had to find a new way to channel that energy by exhausting that energy. Where it's like, if this person was like just a horn dog, somebody that loves sex, then they had to have so much sex that they got bored with it, or that they were just like, like they had to break the spell by overindulging. There was no balance here. The Devil is the absolute card of entrapment. There's zero balance when we're dealing with the Devil card. They even pulled that in reverse. So there was zero balance for your person. And they've learned how to really channel that energy, because it's like they had to get it out. This King of Wands coming out twice is like, your person has a lot of energy and they had to get it out. Let's just say it was like money, working. They had to work their asses off to the point where they were just like, yo, what am I doing? I haven't like taken a vacation or went on a date in the last 5 years. Like they had to do something so much to the point that they got sick of it. This is like binging on a certain lifestyle that numbed them from what they were actually feeling with this Ace of Cups and this Eight of Cups in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse is clarified by the Seven of Wands. Sorry, you guys, my camera stopped recording. Eight of Cups in reverse here is clarified by the Seven of Wands and the Magician in reverse, right? So again, this is about feeling out of control. Your partner has experienced before things not working out the way that they want them to. They've experienced that before. No matter how hard they try to fight for it, no matter how hard they try to control the outcome, something was out of their control. I feel like your person could have lost someone with this death card here, like actually lost someone, like someone close to them could have died, because they haven't accepted it yet. Again, coming back to that idea of numbing. They haven't accepted it yet with the Eight of Cups in reverse. Your partner has not accepted something that ended. I feel like this definitely could have been a death. And that may have freaked them out so much, because your person was a little bit surface level until this experience, and this vehicle transported, this death card vehicle transported them to another side of life, where it kind of woke them up, and they were like, life is real. Like it's actually happening. I need to slow down. I need to appreciate what I have. I need to pay attention to what's right in front of me. I need to actually live my life, because me going out partying, drinking, whatever it is that I do, I do it and I do it well, but it's not actually fulfilling me. I'm not actually feeling like I'm living. There's something that feels empty that they didn't realize was actually empty before with the Devil in reverse. They didn't realize it was empty. And so they've exhausted all of this energy in this one direction, and now they're realizing how empty it is. And then we have the Eight of Swords here being clarified by the Ten of Cups. I feel like your partner, your person may have never before been open to the idea of like maybe like a family or like a committed connection. I think what this is saying is your person, I feel like, was extremely avoidant when it came to intimacy. They never liked intimacy. I don't think they ever liked talking about their emotions, exploring their emotions. I think, like I said earlier, they used sex to express themselves emotionally, and then they would just be out on to the next thing. I think for them, it could have been this death that they went through where somebody that they loved passed away, and maybe that's what made them sort of come around and realize, like, I need some genuine support in my life. I need something that actually fills me up. I need something that I can wake up and not just commit myself to, but something that makes me feel like I'm genuinely loved. This person has avoided intimacy. Your person may have in the past been petrified of marriage, kids, the domestic life, going to bed and waking up in the morning with the same person, the same partner every single day. That may have freaked them the hell out. I think at this point now, what they're doing is now what they're looking at the same way that they used to look at going after a girl or a guy or just having meaningless sex or going out and partying. Now they're actually looking at commitment and domestic harmony and relationships the same way that they used to look at making money or having fun or doing these meaningless sort of actions. They're starting to replace that with like, they're starting to replace that feeling. See, what's happening is they're unnumbing themselves. I've been through this process and I like to look at it as like, I spent a good 3 years with my shadow, and I'm not gonna lie, as dark and as demented as that time in my life was, I am so thankful for it. And I needed to be there because when you get used to numbing yourself, I get that. I did it for the first 25 years of my life. I just numb myself emotionally. And I finally came around to it just a few years ago, like letting everything out that I had bottled in. And I look at it as like, when you unnumb yourself, it's almost like thawing, like, you know, it's almost like thawing like something that you kept in the freezer. And it's going to start to sweat. It's going to start to, these little water droplets are going to start to literally come out to the point where eventually it's pouring out like this Ace of Cups. And what it's doing is it's thawing. And it's like this person's heart is thawing, or the layer surrounding them is thawing. And then eventually it's going to get to their heart chakra, their heart space, where their heart thaws. And and once that happens, you can seriously connect to your heart chakra. The heart chakra, as I've always described, and we've always talked about on my channel here, I've always called it the bridge between the upper and the lower chakras. The heart chakra is how we connect to people that we're not related to people that we've never seen or met before. This is how we connect to strangers. There's a bridge when it comes to the heart chakra. When your heart chakra is frozen or numbed, you can't connect to anybody. You can't even connect to yourself. This person had to go through a thawing process. You were kind of going through it too, in a sense, but you were a little bit more willing. I feel like your person has been, I don't want to say they were lying to themselves, but they never really tapped into what they wanted. They never really tapped in. I don't think they ever really wondered what they wanted. I think they just was like, that's too heavy. I'm not dealing with that. Let's just keep things surface level and easy. That's just what they wanted to do. You, on the other hand, you always kind of were tapped into your high priestess. For sure. We've got within 1 month and play more. I'm going to keep shuffling. Just wanted to show you this. I'm going to keep shuffling because I wasn't actually thinking about who I wanted to shuffle for, but let's get some cards for you. Express yourself more clearly. That's what you guys are doing. Death card came out for the both of you. This is a vehicle. You guys are literally learning how to be other people. You're learning how to act differently, move differently, make decisions differently. Let's get one for your person. Separation needed. One thing that they're separating from is this need to keep living a certain lifestyle that's numbing them. And when we deal with the devil card, especially when the devil card shows up in reverse, we are dealing with a very, 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 very intense detachment process. And what I feel like your person is separating from is not another person. They're separating from themselves. It's like they are literally stepping out of their old body, their old vibration, their old who they used to be into this completely new person that's vulnerable. Like I said, they had to thaw out and your person has thawed out, and they're separating from this old lifestyle that kept them frozen, that kept them numb. Let's get another one for you. Okay, we have 2 weeks here. So maybe in the next 2 weeks, if you haven't met this person, there's a possibility that you could be meeting them, or something significant could happen in the next 2 weeks regarding this connection. Let's get another one for your person. We have trauma involved, see? Yeah, this person was seriously traumatized by whatever this death card energy is over here. But it traumatized them. I don't even want to use that word, but it impacted them in a way where they started to thaw. You guys see these tears coming, or these tears falling out of this eye with the trauma involved card right here. Then we have underneath the deck, closed, unable to give. This person is completely unable to give right now because they're still in that process of connecting to their heart chakra, connecting back to their heart chakra. This person for so long has practiced not connecting to their heart chakra. They have practiced being unavailable. They have practiced being disconnected. You may have even done that a little bit yourself with this express yourself more clearly card coming out for you. The both of you have practiced how to be one way for so long. You're unlearning it. You're just simply unlearning it. Let's see. Let's get some let's get some romance here. Let's get a romance card for you. Wait, is that what? Yes, let's get a romance card for you. We have here open for love. So you guys are open for love then. You're kind of ready for this. You're kind of ready for the next chapter with the Wheel of Fortune card right here and the clarifying the death card. You guys are pretty open to this. You're open to, we have happily ever after that also came out, but I'm going to keep shuffling because I wasn't focused when I was shuffling. But some of my pile, do I keep calling you pile freaking two? I'm so sorry. Some of my pile threes are open for love and ready. You're open and you're ready. Like I said, you've always been a little bit more honest with yourself, and you have entered into a season where you are being brutally real with yourself. You're taking a brutal hard look in the mirror, and you're realizing, you came into realizing that there is certain things that you want that you may have been neglecting. See, this is for your person. We have love and relationships, friends. I feel like what this is saying about your person is that maybe the only intimate connections that they have ever experienced have been with their friends. And I don't mean like they have sex with their friends, but I mean like, I think the only intimacy they've ever been able to experience were platonic ones. Just people that they grew up with. It's been very difficult for your person to learn how to intimately connect. Let's get another one. For the center of you guys' connection, or let's get one for you guys' connection. And we have here planning ahead. Divine timing is aligned. I love this because we have the lovers that came out for you guys. We have the lovers that came out for you guys along with divine timing is aligned. So that means that everything is going according to plan. Everything. You and your divine partner are right on time. You may have even had divine timing as a line. This is letting me know that you guys as well see each other in your dreams, but you see it in the future. So you may have had a dream about this person where you guys are having a baby, or maybe like you just moved into your own home or something like that. But I feel like either you, your partner, or the both of you have had these dreams about your life together and what that looks like, for sure. With this planning ahead, divine timing is a line. But it's definitely fated that you guys are to meet. You're supposed to meet and you're supposed to be together. You're supposed to be in each other's lives. But in order for you guys to actually like accept this destiny or accept this fate, because we can sort of get in the way of our own destiny, but it's like, in order for you guys to actually like accept this, you had to connect to your heart space. And you guys have been numbing that heart space for so long that you guys would have literally gotten in the way of your own destined partnership if you would not have surrendered. We got the death card coming out for both of you. If you would not have surrendered to connecting to your heart space, you guys wouldn't have met. In some way too, your partner has learned how to forgive themselves with this Ace of Cups. They're reconnecting to their heart space. They're reconnecting to their own emotions. They're learning how to forgive themselves. They're learning how to be this new person. Because like I mentioned earlier, for your person, they may have cheated in the past, in a past relationship or something. They're learning how to forgive themselves for that. And as well too, right now, I'm also picking up for some of my pile threes that your partner is actually going on like a sabbatical, like a sexual one, where they're not having sex with other people. They're not having meaningless sex, especially. They cut that off, or they've cut sex off as a whole. Oh yeah, we do have the devil in reverse right here. This person may definitely be, if this is like a divine masculine that you're connecting to, then they could be on like, I'm sorry you guys, I had a phone call. But if you are connecting with a divine masculine, looking for a divine masculine, they could be going through like semen retention, I think is what it's called. I don't exactly know what that is. I've never like asked a guy before like what happens when you guys do that, or what like doesn't. I don't know. I don't know a lot about it. The conversations that I've heard men talk about with semen retention is like is the fact that like the shit changes you. So this person, your person, if you're connecting with a male, waiting for a male to come in your life, they actually may have actually cut themselves off from sex because they realized that they were using sex to numb themselves. And so they were like, I'm gonna just cut the whole damn vice off. I'm gonna just stop sex completely so I can connect. Cause it's like their heart chakra was blocked. Like you were numbing yourself too in your own ways, but it's like, I don't feel like your heart chakra was as blocked as your partner's. Like your partner, I feel like had damn Fort Knox around their heart chakra. I feel like there was like mountains of ice around your person's heart chakra. Let's see, let's get a message from your person. Did that flip over? No. Okay, let's get a message from your person. Let's see what they're thinking, feeling right now. Our relationship is beyond repair. I have nothing else to give. I think it's kind of funny that it flipped out over here, though, for your side. So some of you may be in the process, and we do have the death card for you. Some of you guys may be in the process of maybe ending a relationship, especially if there was like a third-party relationship that you guys haven't necessarily gotten out of just yet. Yeah, you were the pile where I was talking about this person may buy you gifts and nice things and stuff like that just to sort of keep you in the loop, or just to sort of keep you around. Yeah, I did say that about you specifically. So this actually may be how you're feeling about your ex, or the person that you're dealing with, where it's just like this relationship is beyond repair. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles, they just kind of, yeah. Yeah, you were the one where I said that you may it made you feel cheap at the fact that they would throw money at you. Here, just take this. I'm disrespecting you, but take this money. Take this gift. So I feel like that had to do with you. Okay, this fell on your partner's side, and it says, I'm not affected by what happened in the past anymore. I've been working on myself. See, they've been thawing their heart out. And I love that they actually said this in your reading. This is so sweet, because I was saying that there's something traumatic that may have happened to them, that they're still, that kind of set them on the course of reconnecting to their heart chakra, right? But the fact that they cleared this up for me lets me know that they're tuning into their intuition. They're tapping into it. They are literally becoming a new person, because I feel like they literally like heard this reading or intuitively, spiritually, they heard this reading, and they are sending a message to you right now. And even to me as the reader, that says the past is not affecting me anymore. Like, I'm here, I'm showing up, and I'm committed to this. I'm committed to changing, I'm committed to working on myself. And it literally fell on their side of the table. I love that. Let's get another message from them. Oh no, it's too many cards. Okay, this one kind of fell. It fell on the floor. I had to actually pick this one up off the floor when this pile of cards fell out. I'm just going to show this, but I'm going to keep shuffling, because I kind of mentioned this. Your person may definitely be in the social media world, and like, not just like a few followers. Like, I mean, like, they might have a gang of followers or something, or maybe you deal with people in this type of circle that have a lot of followers, have a lot of notoriety, something like that. But it says here, I'm putting up a facade to the world, but I am a mess inside. I never appreciated you until you were gone. That's your person. What did I talk about earlier? It's like they've been numbing themselves with sex, numbing themselves with partying. They come off at, they may have this bad boy, bad girl type image, but they're not feeling good about it anymore. They're bored. They're just like, I'm not feeling good about this anymore. I don't feel like anybody's around me that actually gives a shit about me. I feel like they're just around me to get what they can get out of the situation. Clout chase or something. Let's get another message from your person. Okay, this is too many cards. Okay, what does this say? What? I've been keeping us a secret for so long. I feel nobody will understand our love. Are you kidding me? I can't stop feeling guilty and regretful for all the things I've done to you. I hope you can forgive me. Yeah, your person cheated in the past for some of my pile threes. Okay, I love the two of you for different reasons. It's been really difficult making a choice. That fell. I'm going to keep shuffling. I can't stop worrying about all the things that could go wrong. There's a lot on the line. Yeah, I gotta keep shuffling. This is too many cards. Way too many cards. I feel so insecure around you. You are way out of my league. Everyone wants you. That's funny. Let me get one more from your person. Let's see. It says, oh, that's weird. They flipped over and okay. It says, letting you down was the worst mistake I've ever made. I allowed others to get in the way of us. And I am resisting my desire for you because it's too late now. I wasted too much time. This person is really trying to make up for the mistakes that they've made. This person feels like they've made a lot of mistakes, but again, they're not affected by what happened in the past anymore. They realize they had to lay that to rest. They had to seriously bury that in order to become the person that they are becoming right now today. Underneath the deck here, it says, I'm feeling overprotective. I look at your social media. Your person is in social media, pile 3, or you are, or the both of you are. I'm feeling overprotective. I look at your social media and secretly spy on you to see who you are talking to and where you are going. Oh, they're a little territorial. We do have the Devil card right here. So they may be a little bit territorial. We got the Death card coming out, Scorpio type energy over here, Cancer Moon type energy over here. So actually both of you guys may be a little bit possessive, like a little possessive. But I feel like there's a really good like balance here of like them not really wanting to let you get away and you not wanting them to get away either. Let me see. Where's my other cards? Where are my other cards at? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's pull some physical feature cards here. Now this is just for fun. This is just for fun. We're gonna see. Okay, we've got green eyes here that came out. They don't have to have these physical features, but we're just gonna see. So we got green eyes. Got freckles, could have freckles. And because you already know what you look like, whatever cards comes out for the physical features oracle is what your partner could have. We've got hazel eyes. Piercings, they may have piercings. Let me get one more. And we've got short hair. Underneath the deck, we've got blonde hair as well. And then I'm just going to pull one card for you guys' relationship, this union, what it means, and any sort of just messages from your spiritual team and your partner's spiritual team in terms of this union. So we have here, it says grace. The frequency of grace The frequency of grace supports our smooth adaptation to and anticipation of life's currents and changes as we evolve towards a higher version of ourselves on this earthly plane, bridging the divine with the human essence. It's funny that they use the word bridging when I've been talking about your bridge chakra, your heart chakra, your partner's heart chakra, helping them to reconnect to who they are, what they want, who they used to be. But it also says, too, this supports our smooth adaptation to and anticipation of life's currents and changes. This is that death card energy for the both of you. How certain situations just up and changed, or it kind of left you in a situation where you were like, I didn't see that coming, or it made you want to numb yourself because you felt like you couldn't trust life. You may have felt that, your partner or the both of you may have felt like you can't trust life. You never know what's going to happen. So why put so much stock into it? Why take it so seriously? Like, I'm just going to numb myself and move through this until, I'm kind of done here. But with grace, this is really significant because it's like you guys are learning how to move through life's ebbs and flows with grace. And then underneath the deck here, we have balance. See, balance. Yeah, and it says a frequency of balance supports our ability to find harmony with all aspects of our three-dimensional and multidimensional layers of reality. This is beautiful. This is coming from both of you guys' spiritual team. But pile 3, yes, pile 3, right. This is all that I'm seeing for you guys. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Let me take this time to thank your guides. My guides, our higher self, and amazing spirit for these messages. Hopefully you all come back to visit sometime soon. And until next time, please stay safe, healthy, blessed, and keep conquering the world. Bye, guys. All right, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. So we're going to be starting off with some oracle cards here. Then I'm going to be shuffling the rest of your cards on camera. So these readings or these piles are going to be running a lot longer than usual because normally I already have some tarot cards pre-shuffled, but I have no cards pre-shuffled. Don't know why I decided to do this. It's going to hurt to edit later, but yeah, so we're going to be starting off with some tarot cards here, or some oracle cards right here. And this side of the deck is going to be your energy, and this side of the deck over here will be your divine counterpart's energy. So today we're going to be looking into their physical features, what's going on in your energy, your life, their life, any sort of obstacles or interferences that may be kind of getting in the way of this connection. This is for my singles, obviously, so you could have just met this person, or they may still not be in your vicinity, in your life. So yeah, we're just going to be looking into everything today. Like I said, even physical features, that'll be sort of for fun. And yeah, I'm just going to allow whatever your spiritual team on your end or on your divine counterpart's end, whatever they want to say, I'm just going to allow that to come through, and we're just going to take a look at the energy surrounding your love life. Okay, so let's get started from my single pile 4s. Okay, so we have here the card Imagination was the first one to come out, and then Center Yourself. This is interesting. There's something about realism coming through here, something being realistic, being logical. Then we have stillness that kind of slid out like this. But I'm going to put this back in the deck because it slid out face down. And then underneath the deck here, we have potential. Yeah, so now this I'm going to leave out. So that's exactly what this is telling me, is to be realistic about potential. There is a message here about realism. Not getting too in your head, not allowing anyone to sort of take things blow things out of proportion. So there is an element of realism here, and these are the oracle cards. So this is the energy surrounding you guys' union, your union to your divine counterpart that is on their way. There's something about this union and this relationship that's going to feel extremely real. It won't just feel like, oh, they've got potential. It's not going to be about potential. It's going to be like they're actually putting their money where their mouth is. They're showing up. They are committed. I'm showing up. I'm committed. This is not about potential. This is not about imagination. This is not about wishful thinking or about fantasy. This is about realism. So that's what I'm seeing, you guys, and this union between you and your divine counterpart. I'm seeing that your center when it comes to this relationship is all about being real. Real in the sense that, you know how we get with people and we will ignore certain characteristics, we'll ignore certain aspects of the relationship in the hopes that things get better, or because we have wishful thinking. You know, it's like we'll tell ourselves that this is what's going on, when in reality, you know, it could just be as simple as the relationship isn't working, or there's something wrong with the partner, or, you know, whatever it may be. So what's at the core of this relationship between you and your divine counterpart is the fact that you guys are exploring each other's potential in this relationship. This relationship isn't going to just have potential. It's going to reach that potential. You won't have to fantasize, in a sense, either about this relationship, because it's going to get there. Okay, so whatever sort of fantasies you may have had about love, relationships, commitment, that is something that's going to turn into a very real thing within this union, within this partnership. Same thing with your divine counterpart, is whatever they may have been fantasizing about or thinking like, oh, this would be nice to have, I wish I had this, it's going to become very real. So everything it is that you guys kind of want, you're going to find that realistically in each other and in this relationship. Let's see, let's get some cards for you. Your energy on your side. Keep shuffling. Knight of Wands. Nine of Swords. Knight of Wands and Nine of Swords. Coming out for your energy. And then we also have here the Eight of Swords. That came out for you. Page of Pentacles kind of wanted to come out as well. So I guess I'll leave it out. Let's get some cards for your person's energy. These cards are plastic, so they're a little slippery, but okay, so we have Strength that came out for them, 10 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, 5 of Swords in reverse. Underneath the deck here we have the Jesus Christ. Underneath the deck here we have the Hangman. This energy that I was talking about, this realism sort of energy that I was talking about, is already all up in your reading, especially with the Hangman coming out that is ruled by Pisces and Neptune. So it's funny, the reason I'm laughing is because there is, like, even when it comes to you guys as tarot cards here, both you and your divine counterparts, it's like there's this, while I was shuffling anyways, the cards didn't like jump out like normal. Like normally as I'm shuffling, they like jump out like that. they were just kind of like flipping over as I was shuffling, or it was like they were just sliding out. Like, normally I like a good, hard, clear jump, just so I know exactly which cards are wanting to be seen. It's just how I communicate with my spiritual teams, just how I read. But your cards, interestingly, they were like, it's funny because I was talking about realism, and it's like your cards didn't want to, it was like even your cards were kind of, playing in the realm of, I'm not sure, as they were coming out. So for you, we have the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. There's some sort of impulsive actions or decisions that you may have made in the past. With the Knight of Wands, Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords, I feel like for some of my pile fours, you make impulsive decisions when it comes to commitment and relationships. Another ode here to your oracle cards, which says center yourself. So I feel like that there was a sense there, a reminder there of like grounding yourself in reality, grounding yourself, getting yourself out of your head, because there's something here in your energy that says, I see what I want to see and I ignore what I want to ignore. With this Eight of Swords right here. So with the Nine of Swords, it's like the things that I want to see, I see. The things that I want to be in denial about, I am. And so I feel like my pile four, some of you guys had to learn the hard way what it means to ignore certain things, what it means to consciously choose to be in denial about certain things. I feel like you guys have, we even have the Hangman coming out to clarify, or the Hangman coming out as the tarot card, the energy behind this union, this partnership, this connection here, which is all about seeing things clearly, even though you are hung upside down and waiting to die. This is all about seeing things in a way that you've never seen them before. The Hangman, as I also described, because this card came out for a different pile today, the Hangman, as I also described, is like the card of the day late, dollar short, 11th hour type card for me, because he finally gets it right before he dies. So one thing that I'm picking up here, when it comes to you necessarily, is that you may see things after committing to them, after getting involved with them, after involving it in your life. That is when you come to this sort of fork in the road, or you come to this decision where it's like, do I want to see this? Do I want to acknowledge this or not? And I think it's because in the past you've sort of rushed into some relationships, some commitments, some partnerships, without necessarily stopping and thinking about the pros and cons, what you do and don't like. That's something that you're learning, though. You're learning to value moving a little bit more slowly with this Page of Pentacles right here, instead of moving in like the Knight of Wands, because the Knight of Wands has caused you a little bit of grief with this Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Moving quickly, you may have thought in the past that moving quickly kept you from being stuck or stagnant, caught somewhere. But if anything, you're starting to realize now that me moving quickly actually gets me stuck in certain situations that I probably would have never gotten involved in if I would have just stopped, moved a little bit more slowly, and really assessed the situation before making some sort of judgment call, before committing myself to something. So I feel like this is something that you guys are really seriously learning. And then on your divine counterpart side, we have here the Ten of Cups, Strength, Ace of Pentacles, Five of Swords in reverse. Your person has really seriously had to learn how to be alone. I don't know why I'm getting that. Some of you, specifically pile 4 Aries, may be your 7th house ruler, or you just may have some fire energy in your 7th house. Your 7th house may be ruled by a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Your person could be a Leo with the Strength card here. But I feel like there's a connection between this Ten of Cups and the Strength card. I feel like this person possibly could have come from a really big family. And one thing that they've really had to adapt to is the reality that sometimes you have to go it alone, or sometimes you have to be alone. Your partner may have grown up seeing harmonious connections and relationships. They may have grown up seeing families that really close-knit, tight-knit families that may come from one themselves. So for them, their relationships in the past that didn't work out, it's been very difficult for them. It's been difficult in the sense that they know what they want, and they may have been dealing with people that maybe didn't really know what they want, or they weren't as committed to this idea of like a very serious situation or relationship. I even feel like too, with your divine partner, I kind of feel like they're actually the ones that leave people when they realize or find out that someone isn't serious. I feel like they kind of get out of it, because one thing that you're not going to do with your person is waste their time. They don't believe in that because they know what they want. I'm getting a very clear, like, I know what I want. As wishful thinking as it, it may be, or as people may tell me, people may tell me that this is unrealistic, but damn it, I want it. And it's very clear for them. They're very, very clear about what they want. This person may be a little young. I'm not really feeling that, but there's some sort of reason that someone is telling your person that, the domestic life or having a family or finding your person is unrealistic. There's a lot here about realism. This whole reading, all this energy is just about realism. People trying to attack your realism, trying to tell you what you should believe in. You trying to fight to hold on to your right to believe in things and see things the way that you do. With this Strength card right here, this person may have a very strong connection to animals. Your person, your divine partner, they may definitely have a very strong connection to animals. They may work with animals. They may save a bunch of animals, adopt them. They may have one indication. You guys may meet by like walking your dogs at the same time or in like the same area. You may notice that they have a very big dog or something like that. A very big pet. They may have what is considered to be like maybe like an aggressive species, but it's like their pet's really sweet and gentle, and maybe they're really sweet and gentle. One kind of indication about this being your divine counterpart is the animals. They may have either a lot of animals or one really big one, like a Great Dane type of like big ass animal. And right now, that's where a lot of your divine counterpart's emotional support comes from, is from animals, is from their pets, because they haven't been able to find a relationship. They haven't been able to find someone that they can give this high quality commitment to. Your person is very aware of who's worthy of commitment and who isn't. And that's why I feel like your person may be the one that actually gets out of these relationships and gets out of these situations once they discover that someone isn't as serious as them. And they're very unwilling to change their mind about what they want. So they just simply do not deal with people that are playing with them or playing with their time. You're not going to do that. This person may definitely have some strong Leo energy. Very dominant sun placement. Could have like sun in the first house, sun in 10th. Sun could have conjunct something. But this person is very, 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 very aware of and honest and clear and transparent about what they want and about their expectations too. And so when they offer that, or not even offer that, but when they, let's just say they go out on a date or something and they tell their date, like, I want this, this, and this within the next year or something. They put it all out on the table and they allow people to either stay or run. Because that's one way that they've kind of learned how to deal with people, is like just by being brutally damn honest. Because the more honest you are, it's almost as though they used honesty in a sense as like a way to detect who is really about it. because this person is very clear, very serious as to what they want. They're very clear, very serious in their career as well, in their future. This is somebody that's very future oriented. They're not living in the present. This is why realism keeps coming up for you guys. This person is not living in the present. They're in the future. They're already out of here. They already know what they want. They are just waiting for the pieces to fall together. I find it very interesting how they have the Ace of Pentacles over here and you've got the Page of Pentacles over there. Saying almost in a sense that you're probably going to be one of the only people they ever come across or ever meet where they feel like you're good enough for this high. I'm kind of fucking with your divine counterparts like attitude towards life, where they're just like, yo, I know I'm majestic. I know I am high quality. The question is, are you? This is just how they carry themselves. It's not even like an egotistical sort of thing. It's not narcissism at all. They're just very clear and aware of who they are, what they want, and what their future will look like. Let's get some clarifiers. Let's clarify for you. I want to clarify this Nine of Swords. Page of Wands. Yeah, this is okay, pile 4. Oh, this is you when, like I said, this Knight of Wands is you maybe being a little bit impulsive and just kind of like doing something without really sitting and thinking about the pros and the cons, right? And so it's like with the Page of Wands right here, this is you listening to those desires, listening to those impulses that says, let's just go and do it. And then it ends in this Nine of Swords sort of situation. It's like you invest a little too early. Keep shuffling. Can I get a card for the Eight of Swords? And we have here the King of Cups in reverse came out. This is you giving your heart away a little too soon. Maybe you trusting a person before they've even proven themselves to you. This is you giving a little too much away too early on in the relationship. Clarifier for the Page of Pentacles. What was this? We've got Eight of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. Clarifier for the Page of Pentacles. We've got the Tower. Tower kind of coming out in reverse a little bit. So with the Page of Pentacles, and then the King of Swords came out all as well to clarify the Page of Pentacles. Underneath the deck, Five of Wands in reverse. You may feel like there's something wrong with your pinnacle, like there's something wrong with your offers, like there's something wrong with your pacing, like there's something wrong with you when it comes to the way that you offer yourself up to people and to relationships. The King of Swords is here saying there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. There's not even anything really wrong with your pacing. There's nothing wrong with the fact that you make yourself vulnerable and available and accessible to people early on. There's nothing wrong with that. The King of Swords is saying that's just you. You be you. You be who you are. And don't change that. And then we also have too right here, the Tower. Clarifying your Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is so innocent and so easy to deal with and work with. And it's like, why such a heavy, intense energy with the Tower right here? I think it's because, pile 4, you guys get into situations without necessarily weighing all the pros and the cons. And then you realize that it's up to you to kind of end things or get out of things. There's kind of a cycle that you have been habitually participating in for a long time where it's like, and it's funny because it's like you think that every time it's going to be a different time. And it's like you keep doing the same thing because we got the 8 right here. 8s talk about this sort of cycle. It talks about this cycle that is on this like continuum to the point where it becomes like a recycling sort of situation. So I feel like for you, pile 4, you guys have been repeatedly engaging in getting yourselves into situations that you're going to have to destruct later on, or destroy later on. You're going to have to tear down these commitments later on, because that's what the Tower pretty much talks about, is commitment in a sense. It talks about something that we built up, something that we've established that we have to tear down. And that is when their most destruction is caused, is when there's something that's already formulated, built up, established, and we have to tear that down. It gets very messy, very dramatic. And I feel like you guys have been kind of in these cycles where, you know, you get into one relationship impulsively, you don't really think about it. And then when the relationship starts to change or shift, or maybe you start to realize what you're in, you're like, damn, now I gotta get out of this, or this isn't gonna work. And it's like you have this way of being able to see the moment that things start kind of hitting the fan. You're able to see very clearly, like, okay, this isn't gonna work. But it's just you having to go through the repeated sort of destruction of these commitments. And then it's like you get out of one relationship, you know, you're single for a little bit, you're by yourself for a little while, and then you meet someone completely new, completely different, and then boom, all of a sudden your Knight of Wands is reactivated all over again, and you're like, I'm just heading straight into this. And you don't think about it, and then the cycle repeats itself all over again. I feel like this is what you guys are trying to destroy, is a cycle. Like you see it now with this King of Swords. You want to destroy the cycle. Let's get a clarifier for your person's Ten of Cups here. I've got the Seven of Cups. Yeah. The thing that I love about your person's energy is that they don't sweat a relationship not working. They don't sweat if a person ghosts them. They don't sweat if somebody says like, oh, you want, that's what you're looking for, and then they never hear from them again. They don't sweat it. They know that the world is full of billions of people and billions of options. They kind of look at it as though like the world is their oyster, and they just have a majesty about it and their energy in a sense where they're just like, I'm not worried about your no. I'm gonna find what I'm meant to find. You're so damn committed to it. It's like they've got several Ten of Cups options, but not everybody is Ten of Cups quality, you know? Like, and they're really able to sniff that out. Can I get a clarifier for Strength? Hermit in reverse. Yeah, this person is very, very, and the Magician, this person is extremely kind of like you in a sense, where once you kind of see like, this isn't really going very well, stuff's starting to hit the fan, and you just sort of have this knowing, this King of Swords, your authority, kingly figure comes out. We also have the King of Cups in reverse for you right here. So that's when your masculine energy gets activated and you're like, I gotta destroy this tower. Sorry, I gotta bring it down. This isn't working. And your person kind of does the same thing. I think they just do it a little bit sooner than you do. Right now, I feel like this person is sort of waiting for you to come to them. With this Magician and this Hermit in reverse, it's kind of giving the message to me that says, come find me. So what your partner is going through right now is they've stopped looking. They've stopped looking. They've stopped offering. Right now, what they're doing is they're receiving offers. That's why I said this. It's interesting that your Page of Pentacles is right here and their Ace of Pentacles is right here. It's very interesting because I kind of see this as you approaching them. And you are gonna, it's funny because it's like once you, it's so funny because it's like you have finally found someone that is kind of deserving of your Knight of Wands energy, but then you completely slow it down with this person with the Page of Pentacles right here. For some of you, you're gonna know, this might be a bit much, but for some of you, you're gonna know that this person is your person and is meant for you, because it might not be a physical attraction there. The physical attraction might not be as strong, or The physical attraction is extremely strong, and you don't want to seal the deal. You don't want to sleep with them too soon. That's how you're going to know. You're going to know because you're going to want to slow things down. Even if it doesn't have to be a sexual thing, you're just going to want to slow things down. You're going to want to wait to ask them on a date. You're going to want to wait to get to know them a little bit better first. You're going to go from the Knight of Wands to the Page of damn Pentacles. That's a big switch up. That's one way that you're going to know that this person is your person. Let's see. Let's get a clarifier here for the Ace of Pentacles. You got the Wheel of Fortune. It's really interesting that you guys are going to meet each other and not act like yourselves, because with the Strength, right? Strength is the card of restraint, self-restraint. And we have the Magician here, who is all about exploring his own potential, exploring how much he can influence, how much he can manipulate, how much he can control. And don't let the word manipulate get you upset or anything like that. That's what we do when we perform magic. We manipulate the quantum field. But with the Magician here, and then the Hermit in reverse, this is the card of looking within, developing some insight, spiritual journey. It's a very sort of holy kind of card to it. There's a sacredness to the Hermit. I feel like this person is going to be a little nervous around you, because I think that this person is going to have expectations. I think this person is going to expect you possibly to come after them. And you're going to flip the damn script like you've never done before. If you are the type that moves pretty quickly in relationships, that is all getting flipped around when you meet this person. And this person is going to expect you to chase them. I don't know if you guys already kind of know each other a little bit. Your person, though, too, as well. They're very good at being able to read people. I have been picking that up for them this entire reading. But when it comes to you, they're going to expect you for some reason to chase them. And you're going to take it all the way slow. They're not going to really know how to take you. They're going to wonder if you even like them. You're going to kind of have this person doubting themselves just a little bit. Because again, they're going to be able to see your quality, right? Like I was saying with the Seven of Cups right here, clarifying this Ten of Cups, it's like they have a lot of different options when it comes to the Ten of Cups scenario. Like they can make anybody a mother, anybody a father, anybody a wife, anybody a husband, anybody a committed partner. They can live with anyone, but not everybody is mother, father, committed partner quality either. You know, like you can get pregnant by anyone. Not everybody is father material. Or you can get anyone pregnant, but not everybody is mother material. You know, not everybody has that quality about them. They're going to be able to recognize that you have a lot of quality. You're carrying it. They're going to see the Ace of Pentacles is what they look for in other people, right? They're literally going to see you just casually walking with this quality, with this Page of Pentacles right here. You casually have what they want in the palm of your hands. You're just walking around in it. And it's funny because the both of you are going to act completely differently when you meet each other. It's so funny because I'm going to tell y'all the visual that I'm getting in my head is like, let's say for example that like you were to meet this person at like an event or a party or something, right? The moment that you walk through the door, your person is going to start kind of sitting differently, standing differently. They're going to sort of make sure that their clothes look nice and presentable. They're going to maybe run their hands through their hair. Like they're going to get a little nervous. And they're going to try to put this energy or presence out there that they normally do, because I feel like your person is very used to people trying to get them or coming after them. They're very used to options all over the place. What they're not used to, though, is them being an option or them having to win someone else over. I don't think they're used to that. And you're going to walk in the room or something like that, and it's like they start trying to make themselves more presentable or more attractive, right? And you're going to see them and really be like, yo, who is that? But the thing that's going to stop you is this Knight of Wands has gotten your ass in trouble a couple of times. And you're just like, normally I would move right in on them, but I need to chill. Y'all are going to there's going to be this weird thing that y'all connect on where you realize there's someone that you want, but you're going to be too scared of trusting yourself because it's the same sort of feeling that you get with other people where you're like, let me just go on ahead and lock this down real quick. But you don't want this tower moment to happen between the two of you because you know there's something different there. This person is going to know that there's something different about you. The thing is, though, is that because you guys are not acting like yourselves, no one's going to really know where anybody stands. You're going to be thinking that you have to get them. Meanwhile, they're going to be feeling like they have to win you over. It's so funny how this just flipped like that. Let's get a clarifier for your Five of Swords. Clarifier for your Five of Swords. Remember to center yourself because there's, again, the message with realism is coming through. It's not going to be what you think. Ace of Cups in reverse came out to clarify the Five of Swords. It's not going to be what you think, so just remember to keep that in mind. We've got the Ace of Cups coming out to clarify the Five of Swords, Three of Wands underneath the deck. So your divine counterpart, pile 4, may be really crazy attractive. Like really, 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 really attractive, right? They could have a high position in society with the Strength card, which is a very regal card. Ace of Pentacles here. This is all about holding every single pentacle in your hand. Being a very high quality catch, a very high quality person. Your person knows that. They know they look good. They know they got money. They know they check a lot of different boxes, right? And then it's something about you that makes them second guess everything. Reality flips. Reality flips. That's why the message for realism keeps coming through. This person causes you to change how you deal with things, and you cause this person to almost doubt what they know. Like I said, like this person knows what they want. They know who they are. They know what they're looking for, but there's something about you that makes them kind of forget almost. And it puts them in a position where they feel like they don't want to lose you. This person has never really felt like that before. This person has never really experienced another person or been drawn to another person that they felt was that high quality, that they felt was high quality enough that they didn't want to lose them. They've never been scared of losing someone before because this person, your person, has always known, like, I'm high quality myself. And they may have been looking for someone to match that. But one thing that they've never been scared of is, like, if a relationship doesn't work, like this person, your person, knows what they bring to the table. And so they've never feared it. But with you, there's a new fear here. It's like they're seeing themselves when they see you. This is what they're used to experiencing. Five of Swords, Ace of Cups in reverse. They're kind of used to that. They're kind of used to, once you get just a little bit past the surface level, you kind of stop. There's, the connection falls away. The attraction falls away. Once you get to know someone, they're not who you think they are. And it's just, you pull away or you withdraw emotionally. This is what your person is used to. They're also used to dealing with people that may even be a little bit superficial or a little surface layer. And it's not at any fault of theirs. They're not looking for that, but they see people as very predictable, okay? Your person sees people as very predictable. Everybody's out here doing the same thing, lying, cheating, stealing, social media, meaningless relationships, meaningless sex. For you, like, your person is so bored at humanity. They're just like, ugh, everyone's the same. And then you walk in the door and they're like, wait, hold on. Someone's different. Someone's just like me. When you take your dog on a walk and they see another dog and they're like, oh my God, there's another creature over there that walks on their four legs and they've got fur all over their bodies just like me, And it's like they get super excited. This is like, you guys, this is your person being, because like I said, they see very clearly. They're gonna know that you got it. They're gonna know. Let's see what we have here. Look, on the same fucking page. Pile 4. On the same page. I'm gonna leave this in the middle for both of you guys. Let's see. Let's get a card for you. Okay. We got 1 week. There could be something significant happening in 1 week in terms of this connection. All right. We've got curious about you. So you're very curious about them. Let's get some cards for your person over here. You're gonna be very curious about them. But your Knight of Wands is gonna be a little scary. Then we have here within a year. You may take this connection so slow that you guys maybe don't get to a certain level of commitment until maybe about a year in or something like that. Then we have here short-term results. That's what they're used to dealing with when it comes to majority of the collective. They're used to these short-term results, these surface level, superficial sort of relationships and people. They're so used to that. It's just like they're bored. I feel like they're legitimately bored with like humanity. Let's get one more for you guys' relationship though. Then we have here, learn through this. Yeah, that's what's happening is with your Page of Pentacles is you're trying to do things differently. Childhood memories underneath the deck. You're trying to do things differently. You don't want to move in on a rampage. You don't want to move in a million miles, you know, fast like you normally maybe do. And the both of you are learning something very different here. Your person is learning and realizing that there are some people out here that are just unique. Your person has been looking for a uniqueness that they can see that is evident and apparent in another person. Strength, the reason why Strength card rules what is majestic and what is regal is because it's all about kind of royalty in a sense. And you know how we look at royalty is like, oh, they were just touched by God, or they were blessed with this bloodline that has allowed them to come to a lot of power. Same exact thing with the Strength card. There is absolutely nothing regular or normal or conventional about her. She is able to work with a apex predator, a lion, right? So there's something different about her. There's something different about her. This lion could rip her damn head off. And it's not like it's some big guy that you would like expect that knows how to handle a lion and, you know, like he could probably go one-on-one with the lion. That's not what we see. We see this dainty little woman that could get her whole ass ate in 5 minutes dealing with this lion, you know, this very scary creature. And so there's something that's just different about her. The lion chooses her, and everyone else that are spectators, they don't understand. They don't know what she has. It's so different about her. This is exactly what your person is looking for in other people, but they don't see it until they see you. Let's see. Let's get some other cards here. Get a love relationship card for you. We have here, listen to the songs in your heart, rewrite your love story, opportunities to reconcile love. That's what you guys are doing. You're instead of talking, you're listening now. Instead of acting, you're reflecting now. There's like completely flipped energy. And so you guys are you're listening now. You're listening to what you want, you're listening to what you need. And you're rewriting relationships when it comes to how you deal with them, how you move throughout them. Let's get a couple of cards for your partner over here. And then this says down here, opportunities to reconcile love. So this could be an ex. I don't feel like it is. It could be, or y'all could just kind of know each other a little bit. Especially if this person has a name for themselves. Could meet this person on a beach. I just saw a wave for some reason. Could meet this person near water on a beach. Okay, let's see. Your person doesn't want to talk. Oh, Okay, hold on. We have here, love is coming. So this tells me that your person is just like, man, I feel like it's not that they're doubtful that love is coming into their life. I feel like they're just doubtful that they're going to find somebody that they genuinely want. I feel like your person has never genuinely wanted anyone that they've ever been with. Maybe they end up in relationships. Maybe they just kind of end up in situationships. Maybe they end up dealing with people, but they have never actually seen quality in someone. It's predictable. And for them, I don't think that they see this love coming because it's going to be a real genuine connection for them. It's going to be you guys connecting through each other's quality. I don't think they're expecting that. I think they know that love is coming. They've got a lot of options when it comes to love. They're just kind of just, whatever. Another relationship, yeah, whatever. Chalk it up to the next, for them. But love coming in, they're like, this could be like a love at first sight sort of situation. I'm not going to lie. This could be like a love at first sight situation for either them, you, or the both of you. Then we have here third party that came out for your person's side. That could have been whatever caused them to withdraw emotionally from this Five of Swords situation. And that may be why your person has such a strong sense of ego and pride with the Strength card here. Like I said, their energy is just like, I know I'm quality. I know I'm the shit. They may have gotten to see themselves that way after being in a third party situation. But there's something that doesn't feel too significant about this third party card. So another thing that I'm getting from this third party card is they've never been in a serious relationship. Like I was saying, like it's like the moment that they tell someone like, I am this serious about commitment and love and relationships in my future, people just normally sort of dip out, And so I think they're kind of used to either being in multiple sort of relationships, not where they're cheating though. It's just where it's like no one's made it exclusive. So they're used to having their options with the Seven of Cups right here, and the third party card. That's all I'm trying to say. They're used to those options. They're used to options always being around. Let's get one for your relationship in the middle. Let's see. Look, see, what did I tell you guys? Come to me. They're waiting. You're going to have to approach them more than likely. More than likely. This is in the middle card too. You're going to have to approach them more than likely. And then underneath the deck here, we have giving a gift. So this could be a way to approach them, especially if too, like I said, they have like a dog or something, or they're really into animals. I did see for some reason, if they do have a pet or something, you giving their pet a treat. Maybe the pet is the one that you have to win over because this person is very close to their animals. If they do have animals, if they do have pets. All right, I'm sorry, you guys, I had to switch my battery. So let's get some messages. Yes, is this the card I want to pull next? Yes, let's get some messages from your person. Let's get some messages from their energy to yours. So we've got someone caused a rift between us, and I'm not sure if we will be able to recover from this. I'm obsessed with you. I'm so crazy for you. I do whatever it takes to always have you in my life. Like I said, this is how they're going to be feeling once they see you and they see that you're carrying the very thing, and you're just casually carrying the very thing that they prioritize, and they put it on such a pedestal. You're just casually walking around with it. And so, yeah, I'm obsessed with you. I'm so crazy for you. I'll do whatever it takes to always have you in my life. They're going to know, again, that you are high quality. And it says someone caused a rift between us, and I'm not sure if we will be able to recover from this. And we have this third party card over here. So for some of you, this could very well be an ex. For some of you, I don't feel like that's for a lot of you, though. I'm going to keep it all the way real. Either this is your person talking to their ex, or this is them maybe confronting a fear that you don't like them, that you don't want them. Because like I said, you're not going to rush straight in 1,000 miles per hour like you normally do with this Knight of Wands. You're going to take your time, and they may be a little bit nervous or worried that there's a third party threatening this connection. Let's get some more messages from them. We have here, distance between us has made me realize just how important you are to me. I made the wrong choices. My heart always comes back to you even when I try so hard to resist it. Some of you guys, this is an ex. I'm not feeling it as strongly, but for some of you, this is an ex. And it doesn't matter if I'm feeling it strongly because this is your reading. But yeah, for some of you guys, this is an ex. This may be an ex. Let's get one more message from your person to you. And then we have here, our relationship is beyond repair. I have nothing else to give. And underneath the deck, I can't stop feeling guilty and regretful for all the things that I've done to you. I hope you can forgive me. Now, I feel like this could be, there's a lot of options with these cards here. One, this could be an ex. We do have the Five of Swords that I pulled for them on one of their tarot cards. This could be an ex that screwed up the first time that you were with them. Your person has a little bit of cocky sort of energy to them that you seriously kind of neutralize with this Five of Swords in reverse the moment that they see you. And because you're not moving like how you normally would, and there's something about you that just gives off that you're a chaser, you're the one that pursues what you want, and this person is going to expect you to chase them and you don't. Now, for some of you, this could be an ex or somebody that you dealt with in the past, and they were just used to you just being somebody that was always pursuing. And so they may have been used to the fact, you may have even tried to, approach this person before, or they may have tried to approach you before, but the timing wasn't right? You guys may have even had... You guys may have even gotten together at one point. Like, this could be something like where maybe you guys got together without exploring like what could happen emotionally, or maybe you guys never explored like a committed partnership or a relationship. Maybe you guys just dealt with each other physically in the past. This could have even been like maybe you just spent one night with this person or something in the past. Because there is something here where it's like there's someone else that kind of maybe got in the middle of this, but it feels like it's because you guys didn't know each other well enough. And you guys weren't willing maybe to take a risk on each other, because it's like, I mean, like, I don't know you. I don't know how serious you are about me or how this is going to end up. But I do have this really persistent other option kind of, giving me a little bit of grief. And so their attention and your attention could have stayed focused elsewhere. Or again, this could be your person's ex speaking to them, or them speaking to their ex. For some of you, these cards here, these messages are going to resonate with an ex that you have that has said this to you before. Because like I said, we do have third parties showing up on your person's side. But we do have rewrite your love story showing up on your side. And your person is very curious about you. I feel like for a majority of you though, this person is like, there's no way in hell that they don't have a million options like I do. And it's funny because it's like they almost don't trust somebody with a whole bunch of options like they have. It's like they're getting a dose of their own medicine, because again, they know you have it. You've got the same quality, you've got the same inner light, you've got the same glow, you've got the same radiance, you've got the same aura, you've got the same spirit. And it almost intimidates them a little bit, because like I said, they're not really used to being an option. So that's another thing that these cards could be talking about. Let's see, let's get a final card here for your relationship in general, this union in general. Message from your spiritual team and their spiritual team about this partnership. Oh, here we go. So we have 6th chakra here that says the energy of the third eye chakra supports our inner sight and intuitive abilities. This is about somebody being able to see intuitively with their third eye exactly who you are, or you being able to see exactly who they are. 6th chakra as well is this could even be in a sense like dreams. When we're dealing with the third eye chakra, this could have to do with dreams. Again though, coming back to that earlier message when we first started your reading, realism, and the 6th chakra kind of rules the realm of fantasy. It sort of rules the lucid realm, and so that's the realm where anything can happen, anything can go. We're not dealing with the same laws of physics when it comes to the lucid sort of realm. There's a sense of fantasy here. And what I'm gonna keep it real. I think that your person's gonna fantasize about you a lot. It could be you fantasizing about them a lot, even before they show up. But somebody here is fantasizing a lot about someone, and they kind of don't want to be honest about it. So I feel like it's your person that's like fantasizing a lot about you. And then we have here freedom. The energy of freedom supports our sense of limitless possibility and potential, boundless expression, and bold exploration. The thing that I'm picking up from this freedom card is you taking this person completely out of their character. Like I said, they are normally this very well put together, good looking strength card energy. And when they see you, you're going to make them kind of fall apart where they're not really able to keep up this. It's not a facade that they put on. Like, they really are about this strength, majestic type life and energy. But it's just that when they see you, they're going to, because you're not moving at this Knight of Wands energy where you are validating and confirming to them off rip that I want you, I'm interested in you, they don't know how to feel. And so with freedom here, I feel like this is neutral playing ground with this freedom card. I just feel like it's like this neutral playing ground where they go from like, oh, everybody, you know, kind of wants me, or I'm everyone's option, or I have a lot of options, to becoming the option. And I think it just freaks them out. And then underneath the deck here, we have forgiveness. The energy of forgiveness strengthens our capacity to let go of unwanted feelings and emotions. So the cool thing about you guys is, did I pull the, now I don't remember. Yes, the Magician is right here. The cool thing about you guys' partnership is the fact that somebody put out the message to the universe to bring in love. I think your person did this. I think they're just ready to find somebody that has the same kind of quality or mindset as them. Somebody who it's like they don't have to fight someone else mentally, you know? They don't have to diminish themselves or change who they are in order to make a relationship work, because the Five of Swords is like it's the card where it's like egos are fighting, right? And they want something to be effortless, and I feel as though your person with this Magician card right here has told the universe, or is actively trying to manifest you. And I think it's going to be a really monumental moment for them and you when you guys see each other, when you guys come into seeing each other, when you guys come into each other's lives. And it's going to be a very significant relationship here as well, because I think the both of you may even explore different aspects of spirituality in some sense with the 6th chakra card coming out, and even freedom. I think the both of you may give each other kind of like this feeling, or this confirmation, this feeling that maybe the both of you needs to explore parts of life, and maybe even yourself, that everyone always told you was unrealistic. You know, you've never, I don't think you guys have ever met each other, or, you know, for some of you, of course, you've never met each other, but I don't think that either one of you guys have ever met someone that's like you. and is very kind of outside of the box, that thinks differently, that is unconventional. We've got Hangman in the middle of you guys' relationship here. So this is all about being unconventional, being very, 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 very different. We've got potential, center yourself, imagination. This is all about, I feel like there has been other people, either for your whole life or your partner's whole life, where people try to tell you what was believable or what was realistic and what wasn't. And I feel like the fact that you guys kind of meet each other, there's going to be a little sense of almost your inner childhood coming out, getting freed, where you're able to explore certain things that maybe you shut down before because people repeatedly told you it's not real. You can't do this, you can't do that. So this person is going to come into your life and help you embrace the impossible, as well as you with them. You're going to help them embrace the impossible as well, and even give each other the courage to go after certain things, rewrite your love story, maybe just being completely different, believing in the fact that your person believing in the fact that they can find somebody that's really going to work with them and mesh well with them. And so there's a lot of impossibility in your reading. Like I said from the very beginning, it's all about realism. What's realistic, what is unrealistic. The both of you coming together is a very divine situation, because the both of you are going to confirm and validate each other's feelings that what is unrealistic has always been realistic. And you guys are going to help each other explore different elements like that. It could even be when it comes to spirituality. It could be when it comes to even sexual expression, whatever it may be, and it's going to really help free you guys. Yeah, we got the Tower right here. The Tower is the card of liberation. So this is a really beautiful reading for my pile fours, but this is all that I'm seeing. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. Let me take this time to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self, amazing spirit, for these messages. Hopefully you all come back to visit sometime soon, but until next time, stay safe, healthy, blessed, and keep conquering the world. Bye, guys.